Sep na edibi esomo medidi na nama intifo Kwesi ya de no court ya so say wa apply nani ji police adwuma wa apply sa onya nti oya so ko tinem na wadanda no hwe the way I feel in city and so dan no ba ko mi
for the hospital mo fa ne ko
ya chi no
that you Kwesi kan wa ha
why apply for police na say wenya poko so ko tomka
at least we so onya feel ka no de fans
na kan so na kan ko share uniform
no mo be ohun ni say
uniform is the better
no munye du so police e
na police station what yeah for arrest na wo
be person ko no moto down na mo ko tena moto down bi o mi ya be won na fufu at the end of the day it you get the feeling was on nam quarters one na mo sa
which one say we are special unit in the police
yeah can
anti-robbery
judge can say
anti-robbery
e be ni trim but ye ntimi ani won komo wa ha Kwesi ye kan akwa no kan no kotu ye no officer ne so pack ye a wanum ignition no so
on so reckless on so
go na catch ye say u bi u fie gate kwa na ani obi obebi ama dum
on so ye reckless on so ye reckless
e ko bi u gate no just wa ko wura ayi
Ghana they will take a lot of things for granted
mo mutu ya fo say ye sa careful no
mo so mo di eja me ho
anana na say car no di obi am
bia na bia de kono onim say onihun say
oto ade abosisi no but the moment that we say fit came obi nti
akwari so na ne
no the moment that we say free came even if for 10 seconds no obi nti dey so
Kwesi obi kura chimodum ne tu safo because who stare kire ho na wo che na e ho no obi ba betena na watu car na ko minimum bi a we yetu ne ba de koda afi na ne car na ayira nya no kura no wo pai o
ne ba
oh
well the akwara no so wo tade o supermarket na oja key ni si yin ni ignition ni sa oba no bi etu car no ne enkwara mi se mienu obi ne na chiri ba mo fra wakofo mo fi school afi ne car ne kura de no mo so ne mana no wo hwehwe o
asan we bi si America nipa no ewia okotu car no so driver call na chika ka nanim kaka no hu se akra isi by back seat or drive e de akwa na obeyi akwa ne si bebe of aka ne
ko ya de ene wa ya de
akwa na car na openya akwa o de akwa sa be si ho e de car ko
ya ma ya na wo nya marketing kiti
na ne ma fa wase ebusia ye shen kata na se ye the daily graphic truth and accuracy every day revolving rubber fund outgrowers evade repayment for 20 years. Revolving rubber fund outgrowers evade repayment for 20 years. Banks, industry players petition ministries to revive scheme. Eno ewo kratai enim enano peina. We try a rough FB emphony ewa ha anti Sylvia. Sylvia inkum name First National Bank CEO in Chemu ewo pay 20. Ghanaian immigrants to benefit from Spanish immigration amnesty. And also in Chemu ewo pay 13. Na fe e kwakwamo ewo daily graphic enimu ano pay. Get fund releases 199.47 million to settle free SHS anti-vet arrears and so awakatai emu take care dey hin alpha
mama fan fi education dey no say ni nyina eboa yen ni nyina hia but me pesa me fine no because I know dey deal with mofra ene omo mesua directly na dey me pesa me kan say na no say me dey hu nkomo do ada no e wa ha senka na cha say headmasters ni ku no adwen ho say sika e defidi mofra made a ene omutu me na minim say enu ntumu no ene minim say enu sa na emom bosumi nsia na ate wona wo fidi nipa we oba o ma free ni o ma twa mo ahia yes sika ikura ba ba ekota account ni mu a ye yi dia kwoteteka still na ebehia mo e dia ka mo because e de daka so ebi free gari free emo free beans free mo esichire ene sa na o mani nyina nti se ebi aka empadinfo atue bia e wo se we se ebi hye wanuma na ato bia ebre o mo mfa de aka ne nkoka ho na headmaster fo ne ho twa enya o mo ho twa kakra because ene they deal with population ayeso ene mo fra e wo school mu ne do so pa nti hwe wa akra wo ma miensa ne nan ya no mo tifie no wo video mo anya easy na nkrofo ma ade ma bebrebe we nyina aban fa de aka no se bi aka wo mu a enfanko na me I can bet you said the ye de akoye da kaso e ko bi
kaso yeah
na ma wo de ka na bosom ye wo pay ba anya wo di
so do tu aka na ho chanda so but at least u tu ya ka won se wa sumadwo but e komedo
komedo me ma me ka na se mo se wo sorry na wo ni obi aka na wo ni ska wo ni sika because wa sumudwo wo a wo ni sika yi bi wo so ade de ka ni e fra wo ni wo hu ni pa telephone call a
no ye ma show
nti abanye ne sana emfa somdwe ne ahoto kakra emre headmaster for na the school so no ano no na immigration for so say on be benefit from Spanish immigration amnesty no and also so yeah we say obi enu water island so ye nyina obi dan bi ka pa bi ka na no atwere ni musa obi dan bi obi no matter sika wo no matter exposure wo no matter you can say comparative advantage awo over obi no dey you dan obi nti say ye dey ho etwitwi ye ho saa na say ye tap into obi so ye hunu ana obi wo moa bi a wo de beboa wo ha ana obi betini aye bibi de aboa wo kwan bi so a me dey say no han say ye nioma e ma ye so ye hu de ekoso nkrofo aman so ma yetumi de ba efie na etumi beboa outgrowers nso omo etumi aye adwuma na ya bie mu ama aye kakraka na yesi omo evade repayment ya say bi koje bosia ene facilities akodo me am akodo de beye onuma se farm na wo yesi business bi na ade tire mo na bibi na wo enkotua na what do you mean pani kwajo chi wose me ka what do you mean amenya wo me se ko pa kire se o kasa
first adu mi ne we yati adu mi azie what do you mean ko pa kire se say who dey nye na adwuma ni na woni anu nka yefo enso e ba pe bie no o so ye ne ne yemo awo mo ma yenyi saa adwene ni nyansa gudie ni aniate ni ate ye gi ade a ye fa nkoma ni wura no bi foforo nso nya bi dey me ka no Kwesi.
Yeah, but we also have to look at, because I'm just looking at the story for 20 good years.
and what
Right, what you saw, I'm say revolving rubber fund. Because a revolving, and it's kind of the man and one of the same company said there more before. It is no more revolving because it's kind of part. It's no more revolving. And for me, my worry is with the 20 years.
I feel much
A classic for 20 good years. Ama 20 good years. I feel like you have complain on this matter. To the extent that banks and industries are petitioning government. It's better than a banker. I'm looking at.
e bi kura wu
Of course. By now, the 20 years is about So what was the how do you call it? The mechanism in recovering the loan.
nhihye ya omo ye
And then they will say, we're not saying it to say. Say, Paka Bejia. Then also, a crime for Sotia. All these things must be looked at. But because any you seek and you know, the man, Ediama. Say, Paka the Bebo. So from Bo. Was there any seeker? I am seeker. She said, oh, my dear, at all levels, you're more minded. All levels, you're more minded. And get fundy. A year, dear, but maybe I'm brought from America. A reactive measure. We need to be proactive than being reactive.
So
and they said, exactly. I said, we see another the Biana Sana Ghana Mano, Sana Quaque. I said, we see another baby. But what is the financial model for a Diana Sem or secondary school? I said, we see again that. By now, also between trust Jenny. Say, I did with you. Was it me see no quite? It needs say in the history of this country to say it's headmasters. Every some to school because your mom can't be.
Man feel almost sick a crack.
I think
somebody must say. And called my headmasters no more could you motor.
We are told to say my headmasters. We are told. Yeah, the head, my headmaster.
Top point.
And we should divert cash. If you have 1,000 Ghana, the faculty no mana, not the surrounding the faculty no one. That's how I did.
So much I say, and I feel
of course, they give them. So, on G, I'm sure we'll go to them. It will go to them.
Headmaster said top on chin and crying.
top on jam and
President Mama was all top on chicken.
A figure of speech. And you're up on chi as in a punchy.
That could be a way I am reappointing.
And I'm going to name you more.
School back home.
We are talking about people about 3,000, 4,000 people. Like 3,000, 4,000
What's that? No, man, was a mama. We a table girl. I will check the antenna. We do so.
Why? You are going to watch it.
Watch it. I'll wait me a hippie there.
You just watch any answer.
Yeah.
No, so it's only.
What's it?
Then I was scoopy one little
14 at table ni.
Just so
who's not one little two. We don't put the man out to scoopy one little la two. Now yes, I will chance one but who's scoopy one little la. Let's scoopy one little late. No, be any.
Those days I mean never tell you. I think we do better from trade.
Then maybe on the best.
I said we do for the bed table head. And them big guy pocket with the answer. I'm a check. I said secure with the answer. I said secure with the answer.
Six formers wo six former na table head. The table be six former te ho. Ono ne panyi o ho na wo junior no. Why table girl na watch aduane no. E was so he pieces form we watch form 5 ni de. Form 4 ni wo ha watch.
Sana e beduke to. E beduke to.
But that wasn't fair. No, but that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair.
And so
my school were doing it by year groups. So the form things have their own table. The form things have their own table. So we don't mix it. No, we don't mix it. Like I said, we were doing it by year group. No. Boys.
Now, yeah, the daily guide, Ghana's favorite.
By year. So from one for the row back. Daily
Guide, Ghana's favorite newspaper, and here we try to rap all a J in funny area about a penny power or that get fund. I know now I'm an hour ball or kata in Chemu L page 3 no was say get fund releases 199.47 million Ghana cedis for free HSS TVET perishables and no they are edi hu koma kwa ya no NCA na wo ba mi nseni fa so a we twa abutreka hene wakwa kudi nsemseme ne foni e wo ha se romance scam charge and wo de abom to romance scam 8 million romance scam abutreka get 30 million Ghana cedis bail in Chimum LP6 and a lawyer e be chim wo yesika na etua anaso onyintua order so eshim nti Chimum e wo ha fe asem kese a guide e de aba anopai na Ucha anipa mienu foni e de aba Angela List Adamu CEO ne foni wa sanso so e no swahwa o hwe natural resources foni e wa Emmanuel ama oswa for hwe net oswa kodum onko majum akoto Emmanuel ama kofibua last natural resources minister ne foni e wa ha was attention over Adamu's minds and a assembly calls on ministers to act and also our hand Chemu L page 3 now good boss support 10-year-old brain patients okay I was be able to say abufebi unya say kokoye ne surgery what say sika twhwedie no good board for to me akwa support the Ghana first sues the base movement and they quote emienu
yes ba ko ba ya na the base Ghana
oh okay so the base Ghana first sues the base movement
and atia ko base movement
oh okay
and almost base
the base Ghana first one and the movement near apostle mudia omo na launch
you mo say di no munya okay so ma ko munya o base ne obi dia e mo already start dada
ayo Kwesi
and the base let me start from the base how many serious people
bases ni me
two bases ni na
they are not serious when the base movement started they say the base movement they are just so Ghana first na sikedi bi ekomu obabi na saka executive so ebinu and as executive ni binu so say umakoti the base movement the base Ghana first
the base Ghana first and
what you say so that's what happened
when you just komu dey the base Ghana first
exactly say umakoti omo dey you know the base movement for court to say they should stop using the Ghana first because I'm on the base Ghana first. I'm register Sadia and almost so just a confusion
very obi a won mu bi sano na lawyer also the base no ka ho was me go treble the base no me say was me want to ni treble any base
but let me say this quickly apart from court in some question the perception out there and they say Kennedy or in Japan and they share the base movement in us
on your movement
home here na why you know it is not doing him good.
So now Dr. Baumiako on who?
I mean, about over almost 2 weeks ago, and of course.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, almost.
Then one news in the buy.
Another news in the buy.
I see.
Yeah. So Dina Kennedy Ayen M1 say Susan Paso so the president BM obey flag bearer BM nobody president there. Omrambi Bina no can clearly say he is not part of any movement.
Kwesi no party.
Because Jaboche, Dr. George Otibonsu, and the Chocho Mucha no supporting Japan directly.
No,
the one behind the movement in your course it is reasonably fair if anybody in fair say Kennedy has a link with the movement. It is only Bibia, I think, say, or so Babonting immediately issue a statement. Say, me pa Chogana for MPP for me ni Bibia got to do with the base one,
the base movement.
Because see, the more you do, the more a full suspicion. So shall say, and no would hurt him going forward. It's in a handless, you know. They should let the man talk.
The silence.
I'm say Papa no there. But the point is that me have spoken to some of them in confidence. But the point, Papa them or so babonting.
Yes, we took kind.
There be. Okay, I said utu kwa bontia. Yanka wanu tumu.
Social media.
Yes, yanka utu kwa yanka wanu tumu. Ade no exactly. Any form of communication say on camera. I think he must do it. And if he does it on time, man, chairman go for man the pressure and sign or baby. Then the say, I say, and it's going to hurt him in the future if he doesn't know how to pay me catch. No, the silence is too loud.
Yes, open your very
loud.
Me kakra come from baby Akua Asieduaa. Silence na Kwesi ka say aye too loud no e sakura wo hu ye nipa yi until later on no be sign wo ho a obo wa e do no no
na make am asa I have force na person ye but I don't for like say
ya be hu me for yankomo yi ya be hu me so kra yankomo bi bi atwam we bi afiri ne camp abada so nti sentesa o meka na ono ane party fo ne omo kra na ebe twi obo media ma no omo kom ni ma no omo kom ma hu se e confidently na eye din sa na eye kulem sa
silence is too loud
na kwa say o de nkro I say be why onipa ado na ade ahoma so na sere na wo twetwe no kwa dede wa hu sa ade na koliko grafo fe ni kwa dede de ade ahoma so ne so
ne circles for no e display
na say wo de nipa edi agro nti o meka na de tie no nyina na emu me de me politics ni nko mu bi but me futu kakra me de be ma na de yehunu esisi ebie obi hu twa ene ehweso de nia yeso yehu kuro de esisi ebie ne say wo party a emu nipa do so mo do pe wasem a empepe no te ho a edom ni wachi omo epe wasem because of say wo kan wo mo e wo fikasi enim moment na wo besi wabusu afie wo ba bi no untimi ntwe dom emfa ni wachi sa
example ya Alan woni mo work
na 33,000 say 31,000 na enshade no constituency ba kokra vote nti omo asemwa na de meka kan ye kan se get man asem kra de se ya kan ho asem wi e na good board of so sa omo asabofra no ana omo hwe kwan omo kotu ya ho kan die hwe kwan se e ho beto no omo ye nyame adwuma ne bible kan se me yare wa mehwe me me defia se a wa mesra me wa ma meduane enyi me ho da so wa ma matade ahwe no ni nyina ebi eno no nti de base fo nso de sa de ye hwe ni mu se obi esu obi se jadin yusu ye hwe se ne yesu no no ebetimi asan ne ho ana so se obehu say obi a obi din na mekofa yenti me nso me fa me din foforo edu saa ama e beka ho asem
butrika so ye hwe nim so obenya ni sika no
abutrika
obenya ni sika na gutu
o si front ni me dey 30 million yes so timi nya bi
no so dey ba so say sureties for no so na
surety ni dey no ni nipa betimi edi wakagye wo sika na
yes sa wa betimi nya wa ade apa
ya na muslim ni dey ma nipa bi ba mu ni yese ya na sika na soso to be na bia nipa ba ko nya nti se nipa mienu miensa bi na betimi akamuti abom na ye de beba no ma bedi akagye mu se ye be hwese obedi mra so time bia ye be hwehwe ni bia ye provide no ye de ne beba no so ya na ye
okay ebusia ebere makwan ma ye de si ha happy birthday eko ama Dr. Jackson ediya nyantechi happy birthday to you Dr. Jackson ediya nyantechi we are Ashanti Regional Director Environmental Protection Authority o sign so a past late chairman for Sunyani Diocese of the Methodist Church Ghana into Dr. Yankupon Show pa na ontre nim show na ontre washim na oma unko enim da oma sika nim flow na oma ideas no so embra na wetumi aboa mo Ghana ne kanko ene ne chechire etumi ayeye nti Dr. Jackson ediya nyantechi Ashanti Regional Director Environmental Protection Authority osan a past late chairman for Sunyani Diocese of the Methodist Church Ghana enkupo show na ontre nim show unse Methodist lay we are so for free ma ya kan yina
no onye so for utimi ya sorry no
ye ne lenu anti Sunyani for mo past chairman eno no stake your birthday
mini birthday bia na Ghana te say ye ko boss be di Mugabe mention
okay
when ye de Ghana te say apaka ikusi
sure
to boss foi
boss foi krom mo hwe ye Kwesi birthday
for me Facebook for na mam happy birthday and
okay ebusia ebra makwan ema ye de esi ha Akua Asieduaa e de Ghana te say na etwa so medi e de na nama intifo
for yama mu nyina chibio emamo ehyiehia sade edi kan aka no ye ko boase Mugabe Junction Ghana te sen anope eho na ye kugina na yesi ECG po bi ewo boase Mugabe Junction ho a adane owo atwede adane baby a nipa wubu ho anyame amfafi a utimi wu omo abo ECG amane yesi otu ho anamon high tension pole ibi na nso besisi e kasa no enkoyie na senso kanea prefon ni nti ama ehonom enante ne akonia bedie e wo sabro no ne so no ayo hawo be ma baka kunya meche eto ansem ne so
dem wo kakra me kan say ye dem asepa ye ni agi say ya me ne mo fa so train e wo fi ti say ade be chi bi na light ye bu na me ne mo fa so fo ye ne shifia won ha ne ankote asempa nti no ye di aseda ye ni ka be ma Oyerepa futuo ne chapter film ye dem asem ye ni aso dem ye ma yi pa the microphone say also mo ji so say ye ni an ye to abayere eyi wo mu ana ya bato ne ye to no so ye hwe say mo betima ye bibi pa bi ere aboy wo ya setrem ti ne to mo say ka bibi say isi na ke ye from a o say kentempa na ere o mo ji so ne de bibi betima microphone
aba yesra mpanyifo Ghana mpanyifo yetimam hunu no say ye kwa honyenhiam mo na yesu kire wo mo yesra so mfa ho keka emmo ye enko ye moa ebisa yesa ye fi sa dwuma na ye nyina ye no ebi na bato ye nyina na ye to sabasa na ya mfa moa ye ya na yesa dwuma na ye ye na dwuma ye hu yesra mo ya pamato bebre amunyenhia namu na sia yakoy ye de asam to mpanyifo no madawma masu age yeso because ache de ache ye kasa nche ya na yebo e komfie miensani ana sa sufrei ye kwa
na yo how be
me pato ye pole ana jobi na ka bi di bebom
okay
ade kye na odi hu dwuma wa ma bibia anto chema me enso afren odi hu dwuma yen yetu hu anamon omo kire ye se no kwese nipa no e de sika na betua obetua bibia po ni sika bibia kama ye koyemwa ye kwa omo se ye pemashi bi firi kumase ene ya betu ye pemashi bi mi kunu ka mi nua be meyi ko ye tu hu anamon biara ena fofia anto ata ma ena sikotu esika ma no free eno akire yekọ ayes nipa na ni ntimi hu se sika na se etuama company no se etuama nkona no and from far na minsu na begina me valandem se awrade kwa ye mo awrade ye mo awrade gie yo na se ne from yi fa gidigidi die se ne nkofo ye na bi ma because ye kutam kwala Daba na metimi afa we na ade electrifier. Boy, me so imo ebe den. Na metimi de pia na sese abonti nyina ebia ebe san. So awrade akoyemwa. Oyerepa enkomo oyerepa panyifo nyina egosi mo oyerepa futuofo omo nyina yetie mo. Yes asida enkomma
Abusuafo Akua Asieduaa junction omanfo no akosembi na wode tudwa no ye kwa homa so ne ne be ma ba kwaku nyame cha okofa nsemi baaye no edi nkomo nyame cha ma che
so
bo asete san no pay
atom bo asete bi akoto no
de yankopon ase Mugabe junction no ehia nkasa ne wo ne woni mo bo ase na ebi a wonte ho no obetimi de nani esusu no ahu ebi a be kropoten ye ka ho asemi
Ara mama yeti fuina aba formula Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa TV gonna pass media amamfo no pa. Na PM award nsema mu a em say oboase no ahi cheche improvement bebre na say communities no. Ahi cheche bebre ye wotutuka brabebo me buete akaporiso nyameso bidie so say communities also nti one of the community year reporti Mugabe junction na Mugabe junction ufri kumase no be PM ewo junction na that's what I was to and say ba bidim between junction to bidim no Mugabe junction no ewo
junction be asem na okay konka junction na
konka junction
okay
ube du konka junction say ube chema kodunkwa na say wo bidim between bidim ni junction no ubehu Mugabe junction enso ewo ekwan so na hono ye Evans estate amamfo estate da kase industries ni companies bebre no na ewo na amamfo dan wo so no da kase na ewo na be mfie miensani na ka bi ede anase driver ni bi de ka be bo po ya yehwe mu in fact odi bo mu na no ade hye wo no ene driver ni kasama emse car eba ho driver ni no eforce kutua ma ECG4 na ECG4 share community no bo se o ma be ye po na de amom ma mfie miensani o ma bomo a ene Oyerepa TV yesu dia no tumu we try sene ye ya nti in fact na ye pushia tru bia na from bi somo say na nyom eko nti last week ya na omode ba say o ye dia no tumu bi ye ka ho nsem no ECG4 ti ma very so po na say modi po fufuro ba be sia na aya ni gisem kase pa nti mama di bani ko fe ampa me ko ene say po dada na ebu na extension and main po extension nam so na amafo so twitwi the same po na nti na pressure no so a ma kaka po no ebu atofo man ko bo san klient asempa nti na critical moment and na ehu hia pa say easy for betu etu na mom ne mom na asoden amo che say ni pa ska kodi ni nsem no for free mu na eba sa na say u push story nkra hu de o ye ho san say ni pa na ska kodi ni nsem nko say bia cars ahodo so mudi free kumasi ana say omo ne ba be use to po no omo ni pa na free mu na ade hye no omo ye omo kona bra sa ni say last week it is omo about to po na maya aya ni gisem de ba Oyerepa TV ma
sina che sene Ghana te sen agate results ewo ho yenhwe emfie miensane ya ade no sa no nsunsuaso be na de ba omanfo ne so
ema nsunsuaso ne na bebre san se emotion ni kwan wo udi wani bopo ni so a na wankasa kra wo yema hyew esan say your Ghana hana it is say sa BBC no ekunipa titu even kwa isi fo ni bikura no omo wi adwuma wo po no nkura na bibi tumi si and the po achia say ya say utum say abu but na ahoma no so mu ntina ehange ho ya entumi ntofom ntina ayam yishaka se patitu ani efie ya po isi ni mu ya maame am ya ni di nkomoyi o che say oda onda titu say ensuo to na mframa fa na say ayara fo sem kese pa san say efie ho emofra te ho efie ho ngasa ni padoma ho enti na ensuo to na mframa fa na adehia wo within enclaves one dey no muntumi enda enti na ayam yishaka se na di nsuzo a no ye emotional stress na de mo san say maame na ni Africa kra no san so badwindwin e wo nyoma bi se hu we no anya no ankasa na say dey so ye bi modwuma e bi mo failing tina ama bi sa esi de na ayam sheka se pa de ma ye maame ni adehia o mama
I see nana de na muaye be na yisi de mamo enti a ho adwuma nyina se nipa kro se no adi ne hu ni nyem na de na ka hwa na ye hwe se be din samone ansa de muaye
mama omo tese nipa case ni kodi no se po ni buye no omo report ma ECG nti penia asam ni kosi ni so no ono na eba no sikatua driver ni tractor scan ni na adma no but fofi anto ata mama papa no free mu enti me personally dem tumi so mo ye no free case na se omo mfa ho ani se ye kan ye no you say me so me local station e wo ha nti ma ye dia no tumu wo ha na ye fa ya ani se omo frɛ se ni de abro abi eva ze kwa bi ama se no omo be ye po na omo frɛ se yesu ye metwa na ye fenche ya fefo se dede ya ye fa ho no results aba ho no mama
na de ECG sika kodi ni hwa ofi mu no se nya ono ane personal account mu ena sika ne kɔtɔ ye adan na obi ni hwa ye ntimi mu na chi akonta
ama eno ne asem kese a na ye di hu nkomo se eva ze BBC na nipa ni hwa ntina se ye ntimi ntwa na mo bia but ni ye tietie mu no na se ya nwura mu anya hu dede kakra anka nipa na wafiri mu no nka sika no so aye basa enti additional de ma Ghana mpani 42 eni ye na e da nwuma no se oha bi se de community no ne ye depend wo mo nti se bibi se esi a ba mo nya ni sikasem bebre se betumi asolve issue no kwara se bia ye discussion mo nkoma no ye danse mama won se po ebu ya anka sada na bebu na no anka sada na nka o ma be ye foforo o mo de foforo ba besi e ba sa ha adwene nti additional de ma yina se yana de ekuo ne enwuma no bribery and corruption no ya doso e ba sa na de ohaw e de brilliant momfo ndoma de ekoye no
na yanhwe generally nkane asem te sen wo boase e se Ghana fo bebre na fiase complain se ye se enko dum so mu na emum transformers na asai e bi so questions on bi san say transformers wo ma mu nyina ti me say ebre kro no a na oboase situation te sen
awo pie mo boase ya no kwani nkane adundum no ekoso pa yewo adansa krofom eluka de eni oboase ni ye district a so ma me ko ho obeje di se be na ochu mi no na se be getting to 1 month ni addition be some part of the community ni bi mu da sumu se se ameno kase ya me bo mo kwa se ma koye sa story you go pie mo boase eni ni introduce wa ma bi mu da sumu se se ya eye o how kase pa se ba enwuma one of the fridge ni ade ye enwuma ni na egu a ma asefem na obi some penifo so a tene waka no mo che se nyedum so na emu no enhiesie bi na ekoso but adwene kakra nti kwan bi e befa so a ye betumi aka ho man kane no gina so no me se kane na ba ye part of ya brabo a wo yi free mu one day kura na enwuma ese no na no ya yedi nti oboase yeso ya ka ho bi enkane ne dundum oboase pa mbeba no kase ya me ya kane a ye kase yi bi musu da sumu a ayo ya abrahosem edimo but omu nyina so to aba nti se ye chiro man ne dia e be se betuma chichiri na aso bia so na edi ani gya abranye na
ansa na meja okwanya meche amo akono oboase security nsem te sei na nsa ne yetete se obehwe na boys fo ni bi na se robbery no mo peso mo ko so mo tete kwanchan yokra mo bo obi tuo be last year ho ba bia brantie bi omo bo ni tuo a nche bia be boso mi enu miense ne na emso mo sie no ene emu nsem se security nsem no emu ayere kakra na se emu da so ehu
oboase no ye gold ni emphasize mine na wan ntino obia sorry na o pie ma oboase na emphasize galamse ni so ekoso mia bebre nti ahofo amanfra be pie ma oboase nti ye security ni de ma ye ntumi nka say 100% o ha bo say say assemblea even personal gram no pay me report say obia wo bie ni store nkofo mienu bi aba expire omo hwese omo booster no na enyoma wo no mo ko fanti report me nya na no pay a me follow that story no nti ye security ni de ma mintumi nka say 100% port was at the mo a ye share Ghana Police Service ni empenifo ka bi wo mu say anamonto metumatu aboama ye security system na say ya ho ba mo nsem na tuma gira brane no omo mfa so sanse oboase because of mine ni galamse na ekoso nti obia efan bag OPM e wo boase ene enclave wa na so omo so ebo masese wa nti ye security system no him kakra awa zema
I see nyamcha ye do besia koso aye adwuma wona mo so aye anu ahwe ho yi nyame nka ho abusanfo yensem training be ma ba kwaku nyameche ene ayete se ode amane ni free boase e de ebreye na che se omo ekanea anaso se pola esikunka junction e wo boase no se say de mpanyimfo aye ho adwuma mfi nyensa ne a car de bebo mu driver na tua ho kan so esika kodi obi wa manipa na wu Ghana ye ne kobra santa fede nyema atimi atotom e de ama omanfo no midimusia na masori midin de Akua Asieduaa de toaso a eba health and lifestyle PC ladi na toaso asumdwe nka mu nyina
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV. Makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. TV, Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number.
nso abayifo kam abayifo the whole world abayifo ene ye no ne da chinti ye chechire no sleep paralysis medically ye de ehun komo na ye bedi na anopai da ye kai wo se ekrase duro ene kura ye mo yes record heba mixture no na duro we eboa pa e ma hoden ne bia na wo ko no ba no hoden sene akwaban ai wudi atrantwe enya de ayade etumi ho ebusti immune system no koko so ebeboa pa male fertility female fertility male vitality female vitality mama ene mema nyina ahoden nti ekrase aduro no eya na wanom bi ekrase aduro tila tone me eduro ni ya agima ebo agima mesi bi wo fafrafra ni de bia o se aduro we ya agima pa kai aduro we ya agima rekoya ba mr no eya na wa 0248 672271 0248672271 0244 470067 0244470067 Food and Drugs Authority agiatum obenya bi promise e ba Oyerepa TV abresen ase ya ene mia hodo a ye tonton nuru eye reko heba Mr. Yedase, good morning. Farm doctor Yedase pa. Ye can sleep paralysis ya. Ye condition be.
Oh, medasi anope mecha oni wetifo. Very interesting things.
Yeah.
Say ye can say sleep paralysis yen hwe bibi obi wo ha o say me wo ha me tese na wada no eda we ohun say na nka bibi gina ne dem but no pese o friend o kasa nso emba obi won so say o da no no feel say ase bibi abegina ne boso ha it is ka sleep paralysis in short no wada no adwen no enya ne ntem eja ohunam in short no it happens na wa wuntimi nkasa wonso wuntimi movie o muscles no on sound nine sana ya na ebeti
si hobio o si adwen no nyane eja ni pedua no
na your free sleep cycle your normal phase your sleep cycle or your friend non rapid eye movement so there's stage 1 2 3 and 4 and the last one is the rapid eye movement into say nipa kra oda the stage 1 light into be o to oda with the stage 1 non-rapid eye movement and first one not touching the kakra bi no any better because a light sleep now feel so across stage 2 near more light I don't know I feel now body no a relax kakra temperature drop near the day then the stage 3 near with deep sleep into 4 no and you start to dream into the whole no the rapid eye movement into occasionally sleep paralysis okay at that time into what na enfan say wasunda ye bi no na adwen no ayenya nentem eja body no na say netie because of rapid eye movement no mostly say what that stage na because you are dreaming and in the rapid eye movement no the muscles no en movie enye because your friend be part of our brain to be the pons a brain stem no the sublateral dorsal nucleus of the pons no I best send the message ama or spinal motor say when I were movie because we betimi ayeden asondaye obi o ha wada asondaye ebi asondaye wudwane in that part no say o muscles no very active and how best sorry or da yemu adwane and I say wasondaye wo kon and how best sorry na o toto wonsa
and never phone and no be on be doing somebody and also open
intino send your body ni be me relaxing intino in that time now o sondaye no the muscles no wouldn't move intino most of the muscles into oberha or eye muscles ne or respiratory muscles for no ana ebe kwakoye aduma intino en said the movie send even also that cry you not act out say there nka waso that na ebi obi je ade obi yese na o act with that things it is na ya na eba but mostly happy na o can be say obi nka say bi a abaifo anasese say you call late centuries no a ohwe Europe sias ye no mo friend on the ninth hack sign because the ninth hack now mo friend say wada no aya na huhum bi even now bro for na sias ye no mo kra hu ne say huhum bi ba betena oboso Japanese for no so hu say na bibi ya chechire wabo metal be more word be said the kanashibari or something else. Ya chechire wabo even the Chinese no mo say ghost to be na oppressing. In an African setting no me hu say witchcraft.
Yeah.
Say obi yell ebi obi o ufie o ma mi fie o papa fie.
No, to the crown no answer we feel say obi gina also.
Yes, sanet here. He said it happens. Na me catch on say you are dreaming until your body name bibia work. But then we brain be conscious earlier than no muscles but still you are in the REM stage.
Okay.
Until when a basa na one you are hallucinating. Until make us hallucinating. I say you are seeing things based on perceptions now. The mind are creating until no about in that moment here Fred BB said the intruder hallucination. Until what that when you are 10 no still na you are sleeping but why your mind na be conscious.
Okay.
Into that how be feel say obi gina o dining and I say what to say something is coming towards you but you can't do anything. And no na the intruder hallucination. So what you say and the incubus hallucination I know the obi feel say bibi ejina obono so
what's the hallucination
incubus
kambabusa because crofo say incubus and succubus spirits is anya from two boy no
yes into be feel say bibi aba tena o chest bibi jina o so a press na you what the vestibular motor and no there you feel your body is moving away I say bibi tam body no kra or they call until for it happens about some few seconds to minutes now if you are gaining conscious because I remember some years ago I had that the dynamic with my Jesus by your mind try to communicate but you can't speak. You are conscious of whatever is happening but you can't speak. Say listen. Obi say send them crana ebia this sleep paralysis eba. One, sleep deprivation. Say make us sleep deprivation. Won't have a quality sleep. One day. And then you share. Obi akwa adwuma wa bre. Edra na dwuna oba bedano. Na afi nso no obehwe ne social media saa bia ohwe ne TikTok videos. Obe spend hours. Until obedano kwa na bia about 1 or 2. And son wetimada ebi a also san sorry ntem na I say always be an ebi o san beda na de any ade o mind no ntimi concentrate and also bibi sa bitimi de work in that state of sleep paralysis obi a why very stressed say always very active brain dey be active you don't get rest so die na say unya enough rest into that crana and sisi you are prone to that. And then number 3, lying supine. So make us a lying supine or da na wechi.
You can't say odaya
odaya and that is very common. It's very odaya very very common. Odaya they are very common. The best remedy is say over that side. The best remedy is say over that was side and side. Odaya very common. And now PTSD. You can say PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay.
And to be wa go through BB. I'm trying say, a comfort to share so some time ago. You anytime be our doctor and your machine. No, I sound sorry. Until sometimes I was doing the REM stage, I dream about being conscious in them. Now I create that feeling. There are signs. Am I who say? Sleep paralysis and those days in the fan say witchcraft you see but then the brain I be conscious eja the muscles no no na ama wunti me movie say na make no say oda wo REM stage at the rapid eye movement stage na body no are programming in such a way say your muscles you can't move because you are dreaming.
Okay.
Because your son die na bia udi mirika nessa if you are conscious then your muscles na are active obe sorry or die you met to mirika into omo you see that omo go through that maybe our neurologic effects be problems be sana you see that but generally there that's how I am present no.
Wow, nti ebetumi akunwana.
Oh no. No. But
ebo ha si wo kodai wan sorry you see muntu much no etimi kunu bi wa ntimi.
You see there are a lot of factors you find so be that one so ebetimi kuno but on the note sleep paralysis there and even there are night happening say eba anka wa go through that stage and muscles na enye why active you breathe normally.
Okay.
And they happen breathing hack say especially no they know my friend the hack syndrome no
as untimi home bibi show
ababe show so no and in that state untimi home but data available there sleep paralysis in here you be a bit happen one thing that you can do you stay calm.
Okay.
And you can move your fingers your toes first into what they happen just calm your body don't
so as it happens so I won't do so how do you calm your
you see one day also is with the mind.
Okay.
It's with the mind because when it happens like that if you stay calm and you it's almost like we try to move extremities also and you I don't know what it mean here because muscles no don't be are paralyzing it won't mean till some time some few seconds or a minute and some bit me movie so what you can do best is say happen ebia one sano na what try focus it. Then you try to move your fingers a bit, your toes a bit. But best way to prevent it, Anna, yakano. Anna, obi wonso caffeine
sleeping position.
Yes, play will die. But was ultimately that's Anna. Most people so tired for caffeinated beverages. Bibi a caffeine content in the dorsum. Into money to mean that. Into obi oha. Edwin Mrena or bed dano. Time no caffeine. So be active throughout the night, sir. So those people are listening to be what no be catch or say be or Debbie and a BB ban so say it's a lifestyle. Or lifestyle no.
So it means substance abuse can also be
yes.
So caffeine into the
exactly. Even some of the drugs that patients are on can even cause that. Intina yes say your ma drew crana what start having any effect. I'm going to speak because if you are on some of these SSRIs, fluoxetine, sertraline, so this effect, who have a vivid dreams.
New boy groups of medicine, our boy, you know, you prescribe for him for nani pano any money be
more infants the anti-anxiety drugs.
Okay.
More very into doctor or you retiwa then na doctor prescription drug. Okay. Pharmacy say no. You need to go and see a medical doctor or assess someone who say there is a need see a demawa near the amount. So these drugs have those effects because chemicals are acting send the signals into no sana a deba. So sending now can into these caffeines and other substances even
energy drink it
oh yes, most of them are highly caffeinated. Most of them because I know
sorry, but what was
most of them are highly caffeinated. I keeping for active. So I think it will be a wanka. My deal no by 10 there no wada but none in answer or timida 10 go at 3 because of person or keeping a one active yes and want me send your body no ideally need anka 7 to 9 hours of sleep there and your sleep cycle na every cycle be I take care about 120 minutes send a bit my anka REM stage no happen no and maybe be a cautious show. No na most people know they are prone to that. Ntiana sana na aye.
You have caffeine, coffee. I am here so betimi aye.
Oh yes, keep you. He said they are all substances. It keeps you very active. Some send your own person better. So naturally, they allow your body to flow. Say body now program. Say be a 1, 9, 10, 8. Or say meda. Into follow through that cycle. But say boy how better sleep hygiene kwa maintain no 80% of us you better idea so your phone you share phone ma na you dey afemada be your better idea so TV so or share no afemada by daily there can sleep hygiene we betima do more light we do bibia na when you that peace to sleep.
Wonderful. Yene Farm Doctor Dennis Kwakuma for NADN Komo sleep paralysis. Amuntum yese nye beye enye asomodi enye incubus and succubus. Nye beye fo na aba nye sama na ebecho. Nye obi na ebeje o star efronsem. Eye adwen no ekọ tibia bebre mu tibi o ha bi kekabo mu a ebetimi akofa o hawo aba. Doc Farm Doc mami musa that's full generally. Ebi awokoda no. What dibanku be say? And also so I say dibanku.
No, I na ka say bia e ma the ninth May any ade. Even ohwe May sa May na ka na Europeans in those days na dey iba na a small of say bibi na aba attack o. Ha inti no wedi no say awudidi a okwa akoda. So now our say body no it take time and sana etimi breaky a normal down so we brain no crano and relax in that state. I had to say what's the stress and I then I sound two bodies because it needs to digest. Anything you catch or say beer sanka obedi dia you stay beer 2 hours 3 hours before going to bed directly. So all this can create vivid dreams and stuff. But then if send your work creating those vivid dreams, and also to me due to that stage say I feel how brain ebe wake up early than body then it causes that. So all these things can cause that. Yeah.
Yeah, said what was so be already panel there be what it was so at the end was so
Indiana categories or ya categorize your isolated sleep paralysis and your recurrent isolated sleep paralysis. With the isolated, I think it happens often in a while, a few episodes, then it's okay. Then recurrent happens for a longer time, but it's okay. And it's okay. Sometimes it can be linked to narcolepsy. So you can say narcolepsy, a mental disorder. Happy excessive daytime. Just you can never say daytime. You know what you see. I make can't dey back with me and sana order. Obo what's a class? You try the pa. It's anka ideally anka. One who's obi wo anymore. You're very active, no. So at what was be bra. The best is to go and see your medical doctor. Na therapy. You do be fame to see say be a say any saying as linked to that because any idea I was say by a while so if you followed all these we na yeka say triggers na de bana nti what was be there it can be linked to any mental disorder or sleep disorders like sleep apnea and the rest nti say what was so sana there it's best to go and see a doctor and now say be a say any say before it becomes too late. Ana me de bi beka obi also bi ana kasa say hallucinations ne ade bebre and also you need to be you need to go and say and now say it's normal because some of these mental disorders to say schizophrenia near the it happens like that by no so move to say anka metia say no me feel say be obi gina manim and I'm neka by just sleep paralysis that's what that also feelings so obi anymore the other into do I would tremor so obi say be adwin mu han kakra but be so kasa gidigidi as oni obi on tokwa so these are all mental health it is best say hu bibi sa ko hu doctor
it has a conditions narcolepsy sleep apnea ya no abekire ye na so that's a farm doctor, you know, Edin Komo, afa, sleep paralysis, a muntuma, a chinipa, a very, very interesting one. Maybe why a Kojak farmer, the Amen Kunja ho, if it's a Kojak pro code, no, so when you call flu kata, a antihistamine, a expectorant, essentially a pain reliever, and here 3-in-1, or no more, when you call kata flu, a more symptomatic relief within 3 minutes. If you say the micronized powder, na ye, juman tentem. Ono ma ya yi sa oki ahotobe ba. Kojak tako toothpaste so e bidie die, and so e ma sen e fin tentem, e ma sen ye wide. Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no use ni de bia no a minerals wo e bo sen wo ban free nka kaka ene eka ho e bo apa Kojak pini Kojak F. Wo se femfem wa principle ni nie. Wo se ne fita na ye hu no, ye friend no enamel. Enti wudi acidic fruit today food ni eka ho a acid bia e corrosive e we ade we sen no a unum so hia jei unum so nyina buo he na wo mfamfa o nyame na kyerese anyina boa eje hia to ayede ama wo yayi karefi yusu Kojak pini Kojak F no ebe ma sen na fa ne toma pefra eno no finito for 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 0620 Doctor, now the day is over. Nante glory near shadow of the evening. So across the sky.
You know, medical Medenchiabema, St. Peter's Old Boys 2016.
Okay, Momran say
Pesco by then dignitati. Dignitati hominum. Dignity towards mankind.
Okay.
And you know, Nyame Adoma this Saturday, worker, organize Odim skate the poet boa. Ana la C Emporium, and also Boise or Multi or Musiomo Chiaopa.
Okay. Many thanks for coming. Yankopon, Eshaupa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to somebody. Happy birthday to Honorable Richard Kofi Achena, happy birthday to you. We are Assembly Member, Esionyu Electoral Area, 2025 Best Assembly Member, Ashanti Region. Yeda was saying, Uncle Ponshra, na onya okase. Yeah, change over, me move over. Kwesi Parker was take it over. Or the move cross over the Odebani OBT agenda in Adizafi. Encantadios. Adios.
constitutional provisions which give the Attorney General as the sole authority to prosecute cannot coexist with another organization until the law of the Constitution is changed.
The law was passed during your time as the Speaker of Parliament.
Oh yes, I'm very, very much aware of that. But you see, the Speaker doesn't vote. The Speaker may only express a personal opinion. But nevertheless, the members must vote. It is not a strange ruling at all. We must soberly look at it and then come to a conclusion on the law.
So you agree with the courts yesterday?
I said that very recently, because the Constitution makes a provision.
Yeah, say ya beto omo bimu ya to omo law faculty. Na omo ye seniors. Ye pass ye yam ferida, e pass ye sign omo. No, ya omo miso omo. Say ya beto omo bimu ya to omo law faculty. Na omo ye seniors. Ye pass ye yam ferida.
Right, it was a fault. So the video we're showing is here, the Bono regional minister. In fact, the full video, no, was Monkafra. That's not the full video. I was here the chair, but the full video, no, was taken on the Ghana Bar Association. Say MPP for Kassatia, the judiciary, you know, they haven't come out to speak on the matter, but rather, and it's for the GBA for no, actually, ding. So the full video, no, that's the point he was making. Now, of course, the Right Reverend Professor Aaron Michael Kwesi, former Speaker of Parliament, and also making the point about the powers of the Attorney General, in fact, the prosecutorial powers of the Attorney General, and also the powers of the Special Prosecutor. But see, they cannot coexist. Constitution ma Attorney General no sa 2 million so no prosecution, but with the OSP no there be into Supreme Court actually a year in seminary. So these are some of the things that he was saying on the back of it. I'm more be from Oyerepa TV. So the baby OBT agenda, that is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda, or call a Facebook app Oyerepa TV Ghana, like a page, you know. Nana for come and go make kind of their mouth. So I say me be a phone lines now. Na wafre na fe watch wadwene. Aha ye ndi atem, odi atem a e be suspendo. Ya suspendo bi 1 week enche wa ba bi no. Be san suspendo sa na e kono pepepe. Aha aya agyenkere. We deal more with weights. Here is a debate of ideas and not an avenue for attacks and insults. Aha ye sadia no e wa ha. Iti me deal eno ebeso and then some no doors, but before I go inside, but some share video be banner saying about a national security phobia said na mo man tema brante bi akoshe ye kemu na ensem bebere ho bi say asante achima gogo bi say waterfall na they say there seems to be no clarity around the video. I don't pay but the clarity here bro, you know, you share video anyway we are but all the information ever bro.
Who gave me that? Who gave me that? Hey, Padubasha.
Right, there was a funny video here I share on pay. Ne dikan. And yet over the weekend they see it. But then national security in 24 didn't come up because a buy, you know. Obi and Shedan who be assembly free back. All we know is that a branch and a NDC party financier. That is what we know. Now, we didn't come up with evidence and what we hand down to pay. Say, video way, it's the last man, March, a bright Forestry Commission together with National Security. A shot says, operation. Operation, they say, omo pick intelligence say enkofo bi etwitwa ndua timbedia omo amfa bush cat etwitwa timbedia ewo eye mason kwanta area mu ho na omo ntwe the needed taxes and revenue or say ekwa ban no no entom twitwa ndua na anom da fam na abranti ya ho ni emperifo esha so mo yom operation ewo eye mason kwanta area ho omo bo barrier sa abranti we odu obegina because okotwa ndua ni bia na odeba odeba kumase omugina na obaya no wengina eno twam koye if the national security people tell me say na me kwanko the cast kwa airport national security for ni bi nom ene omamba omye operation ni bi to the stand about the motor car there ye piato gatem eti papa no driver ya kotrede e fo ni sidiku wa wotrede bia asem we winim kotrede kumase trede here na making eno de car no timba car no ko run fie national security for edi nechi eko honom ko bebia efie no ho bebia wako park car no eti omo from penny for say this is the situation, what do they do? And I'm said the next morning no they rather go there and go and do the operation ijade chin ye no and I'm call together with Ivan here the deputy Ashanti Regional National Security Coordinator Ivan me no ka say o person here NDC Ashanti region is it youth organizer? Yeah, regional youth organizer. And I'm also regional organizer. Ashanti region. And Ivan, and I'm call. Ebusia, do ya no. Never panning you. But they managed to open the gates. Omura upon a compound, we creating a sawmill. I will feel. Apano, why yes sawmill aban any moshe. Omomuti era what you say. Edua na jua eno pa Indiano. Inza na jua bana o se nkofo da no o se ya bre fie jua ba ya bre o se ya da no na papa ya o pa India me say what trade bia you know this matter o pa India we kete sawmill o the fie iti India na obe fire na o chase no na ho so what national security did was that omutu sawmill no moto no they immobilize it and omutu ye Ijomufu omo kona aka mo medu palace watch the palace war na papa sidukui any tax the macho men and me ka be conseil national security for cow me ka soldier near police for a green national security operatives e be cross you no block you omo chira boy see in fact Ivan was assault omo Ivan assume omo elbow no and papa ya tini okotu national security for car key every car go do no two car you know it was a confrontation and na soldier for one national security no et two pepe and papa no boys because no money to you. So imagine if they had guns, imagine what would have happened. Probably bloodbaths. It's Ivan and I say offer key no mano. So the man was resisting arrest because one when the bonnet dada we gane ye jina we gane. Two, what sign about sorting a national security operative as a tunika key papa wa kukudro pa na no kind ebo ano because I can soldier for the police for you probably maybe I can omanya koma kakran committee to tutu ni bi amana ka no nti omo yeso mo tin no and always say arrest no and video hu ni he was trying to resist arrest and omo tin no a omo ko ru omo kemu even omo no ko Asukwa police station omo no Asukwa police station the matter is there papa na signing a bond of good behavior was signing bond of good behavior. I tell people I said he buy papa say if na national security for the year ni it was wrong by now he have come out to say by now papa bonta be kasa by now but on make kasa because he had perpetrated illegality why you born Ghana ban to operate a sawmill in your house. Hey, you who be that? If you are with him, area with him, who operate a sawmill? Ne do ala ga o man confond that. No man warning. Oh man warning. It's a bushafo and no pay Mom, what today? I'm expecting you some sending messages. As some movie, your course. It's anybody who wants to go and check. As got police station, evidence are there. What would I see now? Motor pressure got to me that pictures and money now. But I don't have the authority to show them on the TV and the face of the people. It's a bushia. And now pay check it for me. Ivan, our lady Tibuno did not just assault any NDC party financier. Rather, Papa Bumraso or resist arrest. And now, we have video way. So this is the clarity and the meaning to a video now. A go viral on social media no. This is it. Because nobody seems to know baby not any free back. And one say at the social media, and then the national security assaulting NDC financier, assaulting somebody. And pay. This is the real and the right information. I'm the mom. And as I said, mom what said when him your course, when him say pay what sawmill or the fee, you know that. Now no paper Ivan in the team nabaso. Mom can Riana Muntiano permit because I will say a license so on your permit. Gun and Riana free you. I have idea. And do you trust Andriana? And so would your permit. And so like a papa, and they call here soccer by name, other areas of the call. You don't just if I papa can say or shop or pine no the friend we are or go you see baby the helmet. I was our kind of so. Said the particular so baby. If baby helmet. We said our names are kind of see about helmet or baby. The one in the shop no. Into pine no the fear. No the cock go a shop. Jabusia on pay there. Me board national security for na baso. I want the team bomb abaso. Omunye djuma no. Mbo ye ho ba obi bia wo twa fam bia no. Jabusia Ghana binding in this and yes. It's on pay there. Say muhu video na e kora na amanfa bi se bisa questions on one dia. That is the information for you this morning. Chano pay. Media no ebesi ho na ya toa eye ye common so. It's no that is the information for you on this matter. Mary ne sa no mini bi aka. Ya no mini pa nyenchen. Busia mini pa o. But haya pa hunti no. Yen kan bebre. George Opokramponsa. We have people with communication team member. Or ha another people who nache. George, Akua pay.
Yeah, then I see Paka. What's my shame? I know about cancer work. Many of my brother. But I'm in Gaza. What I walk out in Gaza. Miss Haya Bonte, I acquire. It's in this uncle Mono, but Mamma Quabac is a pa. And son, I met Jason. Me mum na me besho share wo. And I met say Akra ko jojo ho ama no de kakra. Enti e na ya hwe na wo ba handkerchief kakra ka de be bre me perfume nti. Unu ya person tete ade de so me. Wo ada pass o TV so ana. Wo se me kanya. Wo se kanya haya na. Wa wa di kaka na haya kwan ho. Ija na person esa. Mati. Bra. Ye nua.
Se bia mo ko de.
E onyankopon adom bo. Se busiafo nyina.
Se bia dom bia ho ye. Bia.
Yete farm so nyina ye monitor.
Monitor.
Oh yes. Ye monitor. Mo adwuma.
Damias.
Na mo radio ne de. Abrante bia menene ye adwuma me farm so. Ubadu abinestete de obi afre ne osebo. Osebo farm programs in the agro. Fiti anopa ko se anwumre. Fidie Oyerepa. Onya sori anopa se ya TV. Enti alternative TV and radio. In fact, mama menya nti e kra se wo hwe.
Oh, I see.
So osebo anopa due to.
Yada na se. Osebo echiao.
It's driving estate 42.
Right. Now mo enti before mo na mo the base. Mo ko party na mo. I don't know.
Paka mama na wase na yenche tie for ni ahwefo nyina. Na menka se 2023 said they would me wa fidie so my platform man be campaigning strongly for Honorable Kennedy in Japan.
Yeah.
2026 drew year. The next election after 2023 there no. O platform ya so me be campaigning ma Honorable Dr. Ya Oyerepa. Na me ka BOS studio say and now me studio high me political godfather me wo wiase nyina ene Honorable Dr. Ya Oyerepa. If you say me who say the word loyalty no a two-way affair. It is all share him say me loyal to you dear also you're loyal to me.
Exactly.
And that's what Snafa Kona say, Ona, also you're loyal. Now also bad because we are with you also you. It's me 2023, me campaign honorable Kennedy
Japan. Yes, I know.
But they do 2026, you know. Me who say on the right person and me meet my campaign man.
Okay.
As you said, the important see here there. Mantene fide bi aso and discuss it.
I know.
But bibi wo ho.
I know.
It's na no a ekoba say amanfo akeka ho the base ni sa ne ma no. Enema mienu ne ba amadwem. The ba amadwem ni say omo di a kire bebre no. Omo nim the motive behind the establishment of sa movement, you know.
Okay.
Yemu bi de yewo information. Information in na say peni na o manage honorable Ken campaign. I friend Dr. Tibosu.
Yeah.
On former second lady Haja Samira Baumia family no issue. That's how issue now one. Me who say support the party. Yes. Haja Samira Baumia.
All the who bune dan no.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's your no fee say.
Okay.
Say me my Japade te sa na say.
Yeah.
Yes, my dey say
yeah.
And the man share be first lady of the republic.
Anji Otibonsu say because of bune dan no. And you're alleging say anything he would do to ensure say Baumia and the wife be first lady, first gentleman and first lady in the I see.
Opesa oka say me say but me na me who say nkoma ya tete no abonten.
Okay.
Na no na enipa na edi asire no omu nim say sa de na.
To be personal issue.
It's me who ni say a personal issue on Samira family no wo. And opesa use sankofo na edi na chi nyina na ode omu achieve the opesa achieve.
Oh, okay. Okay.
O de no to nchen na obisa on nti say call election na Honorable Kennedy Japan we na as flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Ankenne obi beti the base. Enti den na si. Say what party na party ni ideology and a political movement na we ni ideology a ugina so e no ne o pa ugina so e no nti utu anamo etisa. Now say wo de obey individualistic. Kennedy Japan na yesusu say ono na obeti ma be Ghana president adaya or a businessman. Na Ghana no tebzebi don't me mai. No one can say because we be a successful businessman in Tino, obetimi aye mampeni.
Right.
Mo yesa na mugu honorable Ken Hufi. If say be sin na ye ka say there hasn't been any public statement honorable Ken Japan dey aba abontia. Kire say ono na o hye sa ade na say.
Yeah.
Ejade na wo say mo kofa ni din e be bata ade na mo ye no ho. Etimi de me Kwesi su dua say NPP. Ye ni the base ni twa kan bia. Omo yesa ade no omo anenim de ntia omo ye.
Okay.
Me feel say name be course during the primaries and and matna baby a condemn especially nema sebi eyinkras nema abronye tena abono region eyeti Honorable Kennedy Japan. A party pani bia ntimi an condemn publicly. Nipa na obeye beneficiary to sade na abronye ye no. Anaye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no. When time nyina simpie so an condemn no on any occasion. It will try mas ade mani nyina akoso wie. Na afi de obi a no support Honorable Ken say wate ne ho a. It could be a factor. Say nipa na ye di na chi no. Wo wachitafo didi na tem okwan bi so a. Wantimi an call you to order. It na kwa e bedi wachi na be ye mampani a. Then na assurance say say nipa na wo didi na tem no. Mo be ma na nya twaka wa banum. Na by extension, yes, we be as
but the reverse argument also be a Ken for so attack here about that. So that's also be a reverse argument.
When be I want a me discussion and answer baby a punch in one air bar. At the near election, near one national executive. Na abronya ni kuka ADG Honorable Kennedy Japan atem. Na Alex Tete ene abwa paponso so DG Dr. Mahmoud Baumia atem. National executives so bien me anka se sankofo mu ye twe omaso. So sankofo those individuals became stronger than the party NPP.
Oh.
It's when a shema had the course the national executives. It's na nkofo fi se Kennedy wo menasepo no. Akwa te se Grocha Mansa te kwayim. Na no ho mfemfem doso pa. Nanso woteche moare. Ti ori wo mu anomu su tutu na no ho mfemfem. E me na no ho mfemfem abeka ba mi ensape. E na mo adoma nyina bodwa. Why any dombere ma obetima ko gina jansa aboafo ani maka se be me na wano ho mfemfem de aka we. Ese wan na betima ko Honorable Ken anim. because national executives now say ka mo na mutu sa na mo no mo na mo tena ho ye nhwe ha e ma asankofo no ekeka nsem fata etia party mpanifo
so no national executive can go before Ken
na say ko mbetimi akwa nko
I see
obi antimi nko because omo ye complicit etutumi kɔ de a me maka o platform bi so na me sa ka bi o say national executive obetimi nya sa akokoduro no akɔ no abo Ken anim no ono abo Ken demand say Semetia say the condition is that we don't seek re-election. Yes, Paka. In the coming days,
but
that is the advocacy we are going to run. Yeah, party unity.
Almost about 2 weeks ago.
What is about Miaka Setia in Japan?
No, but when it's Manchester in Japan.
And then about Miana also says sanity bebao. Because I know a candidate, just like in Japan.
Yeah.
National Executive, Presidential Elections Committee no crano. Omono na election no. But say party in general, na ye say sanity be prevail there. Na ye Juma, was a national executive of the party.
No, but if Bamia has seen him there, I mean, the party no image no should prevail beyond any other national executive conduct me or ye biad. What I say, party for unity no. I say yes,
as flag bearer, they also
exactly, that's the point.
But the point I'm making is also that. Omo ye national executives at the time no they na also omo ye sabre no omo so anye ompom ma about America jet
omo ye yenim so manje omo nyina hwehwe ha yenim so manje
they also omo gina nche they nya some freshness
omo nyina
na ye hwe se eno de ekwa am nipa de ne bitimi ache
nti wo pesa nka omo nyina gina
de mo bia nya na dwen so obesa abetwintwa party na nambi
na bi kodia
me pesa me bo bia
o de bi so mo
national executives say wo ho sisi na omo siki re-election ni nyina in the interest of the party say NPP nti e na omo hwe say yes ato abamo mbiem dia ye mu bi tie che ni hu ne say omo antimi an justify the confidence na ye de share omu no omo antimi anye ho adwuma yie enti say omo pe party ni yie pa omo nyina antran chen ni emfa new set of people are on beba mo obi nkan tell me say a friend say institutional memory and hwan we hand over obi any one no ye party executive oba obesua party adwuma no ye mu bi aye free form sa be sisabe be bia de be gina say enya adwuma in the affairs of the party, whether at the national level, at the constituency level, at the regional level, electoral area, polling station, you bet my Jumano. It's me who the entire between China.
George Medasi, we wish the NPP well. Media, I've always maintained that the solution is not some rather go back, re-strategize, now remobilize, come back the next time. That you're interested with me every day. Ebenezer Opokuaha, the driver from the banks, or your NDC Regional Communication Team member, and a vice president, the Ghana School of Law, or another pay. Banks, Akwaba. Nah, I'm going to say.
What the other? I think this is the first time I met
George dear, on no problem. On a very civil man. I don't have so George dear, on no only problem. That's on your system of phone be that's good. George dear. George. Oh,
never when you so each year for Kakra because and I'm almost 20 years when I bet
right.
It's sharp. Mechia National Communication Officer Urasa Mijenfi, Ashanti Regional Communication Officer Abbas Rodin, Erakabori, Osha Regional Ministers for Intimates na Abra, Yam bonus or Yam Bonabaso because the oil no Asante Mani so. Into Era Dr. Frank Amo acquainting baby will be in the Michelle. Era Zuba and so, Kumas Mayo, King Zuba. That's it. No, the oil Kumas.
King Zuba.
I was here for the Ghana for
right. So, you have a show, come on, I say, Nanam, the Georgia County, and I not yet at home. And I'm expecting the NPP executives, if indeed they want to be electioner, the basis for Omni Moncasa. They should try and then mend bridges. Bridges now abandoned, they should rather mend it. Now, because party there, we need to do a political party. Now, to pay one of our topics, the special prosecutor, NPP, the minority, are more at a press conference and making a lot of allegations saying this by special prosecutor, which I said the party is getting ready to do corruption. Some of corruption. It is an ebaya always been entata or montino. On person of Fakwan, Buno, afomu guni wana che Ghana ska na odom sa bom mo tinu basa sana before the eka you can bend the woman and pay to the council wahan it's a council let me start with you.
Yes.
And they cited a number of lawyer for mo say mo be fact party na chere say ade no mo hye dwuma na ba besi so pepepe nti dwuma mo hye ne say more leaders in parliament, the majority leader and then the chief whip your margin some file private members motion say yengu OS in fact yen free books mu kora to win actually some mo NDC mo pese mo go OS
okay I tell some man say also said you almost say members of parliament she say you go OSP
you took a step to do
no
your mama na tia mo na mo jai.
No,
that's a fact.
That's what you think as a fact.
Not what I think is a fact. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yes. Minimum one. I mean, they had the oba be yama. Minimum one. Because I had the.
A true time I be yama. My message said be but.
Because I had the be yama simple.
Yeah, but now so I was saying when I said the okano. Legal issues, legal matters.
Right.
You did can't share the base of whatever foundation it is.
The
office of OSP, no, a constitutional, a body setup. Now, Oshe the setup down on the foundation. Now, Oshe the Act 2017 Act 959. Now, set it up the office of the special prosecutor. Now, Oshe section 2 of that act now.
Right.
A change you my dear, I was saying. A chess say Oshe be to say corruption related matters. Said okay, yeah. And act no on the face value of the act and the wording used, they said they can investigate and prosecute such related matters.
Right.
However, I was see a TSC say, Oma Yomo, your umbra, Aho bebre. Your umbra be a friend is a constitution. Now, your constitution now, that's our highest law of the land.
Right.
Your acts of parliament, your act of parliament, a business to say Wills Act, a business say OSP Act, your act bebre. Your be correct to say judicial president, common law, equity, digging now a part of our laws. However, I was see who say, Constitution stands tall amidst all these laws. Of course. Now, share Constitution now, Article 88 of the 1992 Constitution now, a clear, unambiguous, and plain. The office of the AG, that's the Attorney General, no, is the principal legal advisor of the government, and the Minister of Justice, and also the principal legal advisor of the government. One of the duty say it should see to public prosecution or whatever be the form of prosecutions. Now, public prosecution, now Article 88 of the Constitution, it has given the mandate, constitutional mandate, to the AG to do that job. Unambiguous, a plain.
88 for
a plain. Say AG, and also say when it comes to prosecutions now, he should initiate and prosecute. However, because of the systems we operate now, the AG is giving the permission to also give authority to other subsidiary bodies to do these prosecutions in their stead. Osha be to say yeti kroma would say okokota who say police for correct me prosecute. Police officer on prosecute. But that police prosecution, it is with limits. They don't work as if they are the AG.
I think they work in tandem with the AG, like
yes, in tandem, that's the word. But they don't work with the same power as the AG. They are under the supervision of the AG. It took a court, Kranashana, Sassam, the lower courts now prosecute police prosecutors, but say, do baby, na bro, the judge tells them some more fair dockets need to AG for advice.
Exactly.
Police, any office of the OSP difference be any. When it comes to prosecution, that in that light, yes, in that light, when it comes now, said the age now police crime the same way that age in Betimia supervise the work of OSP. So it is not unconstitutional if the AG, the current Attorney General, seeks to clarify the position of OSP now as to the prosecutorial powers. So no one casa a Betimi Akua prosecutor. It is not wrong. There can be a political question.
But banks, we office be the buyer for a special purpose. And this a special purpose. I say yama almost special to me. Say na buyer sa adena ye hwehwe nim say bitimi aye no. Etimi aye adwuma. don't you think, sir, this is the time I'm more end this because you campaigned on corruption. And when somebody Oyerepa, you know. So this is the time we say NDC demonstrated sampa. We are committed to fight corruption. You know, yeah, the Maranuka Baba Bois OSP no send a beya. You be semukana. I must say, you man also yama corruption to me. Your banners, it's me. But this is the time you want to calm down the person. It's you know obviously
mistaken conception. I think perceived. Can clarify issues need.
Issues then I say
issue no.
What person fighting corruption? What person fighting corruption?
The issue is say
fighting corruption.
Yeah, fight corruption in chess say yeah the constitution into me ma kwan say.
No, but my question to you is that at the intina say this hula balu ya cost de you know more NDC for more say you know corruption they say so no it's in the pamotwa no ya the boy be bad answer the before be bad e be boy o so menya saa 2 minutes onye na adwuma no bia e jai de ni
Oyerepa ekroma your institutions be bro mo corruption ni fraudulent related matters e be say you koni nyoma. It's perfect. What we are saying is that the office of OSP, be assured said the entire AG, Ekran, or per clarification on the.
Or say a good no, I'm say a good. Oh, no.
Your promises say be fight corruption. But this is the case, sir. So corruption matter be more. OSPCO as a medical picking up. AG or no constitutional mandate. Cases bebre
aye because we mean case be say AG say okwa case now OSP say okwa
OSP case be second can of to so hwe.
Oh no say he said the case way before you came to power.
I'm trying to say eno na ye AC ye kwan no because OSP anya na ye tie e wo ho ya beto no anya na appoint no yen ka say ye AG aba Ghana fo so say ye campaign say be to corruption ase. Ye company say be hwese sa abone MPP aban ye omudi obi aye clear no ye be hwese ye be chichi bi atum na se ye ba na age no constitution na per article 88 no e man to me so onye no e ba so de say kusuma na so record na OSPC no so special laws inti otimi e wo say eja no ye ne de awia don't you think say no so e see e kwan see e betimi aye mandate na say de share Ghana for boss e ba question is saying
the question
is saying
the question is simple. Let me break it down. What say the best of fighting corruption?
Yeah.
Agreed. But the Oyerepa boa to fight corruption. Already is an institution or OSP. And also a boa amaya fighting corruption. Into moi must say corruption, there was some two say. Am I gonna phone you now who say, oh, NDC, dear, but not a project, yeah, so. Some more bonus officer, granted, and I agree. Say, only sacrifice, I've been issue right from the start in Ghana. It was an illegality. But because what she said, so to us, what you do as a party in the government, they say, "What them be bad? A man say 2 million. Say the Juma warrior, a bit to me and number aye Juma. That is the question I'm asking you. Why are you not doing that?"
And I make us say before say yeah, this Sam Brana okay be bad. We must first clarify the stance as to whether or not because the Act 959 OSP Act no. Account the face of the document say it may initiate and prosecute matters relating to corruption no and no see age kwan say so yeah there age bet me aka say bia call for docket ma me hwe na say me pese me jeto aso ana. I think this is our issue. I think this is the current issue.
You think this what Ghanaians want to hear?
No, I think this is the issue because, corruption. No, what I'm saying is say me da fight corruption say e bia me ma ba ban mu around our OSP boss. My boss said case be or me person me difference na me am age no me call prosecute. No catch him say per the act no e ma kwan say wo na wo ye eti ya. Don't you think say no so cry be see e kwan say the me can say me be yan me aye. It's the same question but what we are saying is say the stand of the agent is say first let's clarify because even there are plethora
some clarify obi some clarify what next?
It's pending before the Supreme Court. I don't say Supreme Court in my definite. The High Court ruling
it's more Supreme Court.
Yes, because High Court ruling. I think there is an appeal which for raising issues.
When you really somebody fight corruption. Supreme Court.
How can you fight corruption? Say on set ban standard procedures no right, procedural aspects no right. The was here as a legality no a different word. It's an assembly or I say political questions. They can political questions as to whether or not you bet me fight corruption.
But the real issue is say and clarify the position say act na OSP act na conflict with the constitutional provision in court no Supreme Court no and make it pronounced it determined statement on it. Yeah better yakwe because okoya OSP so ye OSP so yeah age so ye it first we must set that boundaries.
Thanks medase George
Paka
mona sisi anu mo ye dede in fact ma ye dede pa say this 4% omo collapse OSP because Oma your imagine say on be diga na sika. But I'm the OSP in the bag.
Yeah.
And if you read the OSP Act and the Constitution, clearly that what say Machamidwa tells us that. But who's our problem with man catch Nanado. Say Nana actually when the mama say me find you problem who sa ko Antona ye kan ho asemi. Mini sa 2 minutes sa. Ama Nanado or say Nanado catch and say when na juma. When some of these things come up, they will deal with it. You know, Rebecca says, Sebi, and Madame the Bassam of fighting corruption. Mwana mun himself, right from the start in Sebi, it was toothless. Any to me be any authority be, but for populism, for a kadam who is 17, most said died the bass. Oh, you be fighting corruption. I don't know MVP for.
Paka, my sign that was CB. Now I'm in chairman answer. I'm the say or a law student. A bassy idea. Yeah, Kuyafo no. Omo ho de o.
But George, I have a professional career. Man that will be about the hospitality. He's one of the greatest. One of the greatest hospitality. To me say when you care there on the side professional to nchen. And na Oyekia, you know, my bia nya na dwene say oni professional say na wa be fra be ka say e ko asem bra mi ti o.
Ti de oye
I say be chidem. Because Obiti Obeka said, and I will create there. What authority do you have to go and say ABCD? My enchemo preko. Our professional proper degrees. Young person George.
Paka said the Americano. Degrees in India, if you anywhere, and bra Eddie.
Right.
And Tibia. Company law, fear, be nice.
We are company law.
But Emid said, Minia, I didn't come on, said they would dinner. But oh. Edu baby a ubisa ho se yefri hen ya bedu baby
right
te basa no abu nkompa hwechi ye toso mienu penifo se asem si na dance eni ho a yetwa asem na ho bi ne da ya dance
right
o question na ubisa nyina na me twen se menu ya bitima yiwa no a definite yes or no answer me twen ama e bia me kasa bewie no na wanyam aye no
mitiw
ubisa no se o ma ye crowd se o be fight corruption na be sisi ete he ya na no asie when Timianka said, I. The other one say, Edu baby, I made it. They are make us we say we must credit people with the ability to be rational. I was say, ye jitum say, Obia so on kwan say ultimate journey na ye jitum say Obia so journey man ye.
Oh yeah.
Because enkoma ye di as minority and say NDC aban ye otia kunwa so sisi. Wa boni trimu po say or the parliament ena ye court no beka OSP na hye na eno na Ghana for ye sorry na ye ngina san se trimu po a na adu gina so de kofa OSP ne baaye no papa eti de wo kan ya me den se wo baaye ya won so wo trimu po na bi se ye pese ye fight corruption aden na emra ehia no won fanta ye chire
exactly
and a more overwhelming majority in parliament.
That's the question I was asking.
Ade bia mo pese mo ye with regards to ye mra bia mo betimi aye. Enti what is stopping the NDC from ensuring say ye the mra bia ba to me and OSP any from the outset no. I feel they decide to me name man. That is a question the NDC should be answering. Say den pa na esi mo kwan. But the esi kwan ba ko a on kan ye kra metumi ehu say enne Penia oye majority leader in parliament, Honorable Mahama Yariga, EMP. So that's electronic MP, or no, didn't MP, no, virtually. Said Mahama Yaga, programs. You are there, what an inswan in a man, and when you know me, demons, why busy? I don't want why busy. You do about campaign or recording, and I say, on the bono rallies as a man. Oh, but that was on the light.
Of course.
Say, you share an amoa majority leader any majority chief whip Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamapo papa and this you poma me ten bia me tese okasa me pese me tie ne pa ba ko a Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamapo she ene din bia san panifo emi no de ka bom to abasako mu se kwan bia so wo se ye mra OSP no kwa ye be twa sa office ni mu sanse ye abase ye besi se bia kodi a o te kona ba bi na ye ya na o pa kromfo yenti ase
o man ka se won besi se bia de ensa no mo kan
and the
Omakase is abusing its powers. In for some basso, abusing the powers.
Oh, Paka, what be you? Anything I me say two frame na me we fuma. Na me wo me ho atese na afro na maba. Me dia ho se person ko
but George, mind you, mo aso MPs ni bia kabi. Menchia South MP has also made a similar position on this matter.
So ni mesekan.
Aha.
It's bia me microphone no one. Edru ha me twa. But the make nyina ne say sa na mo ya omutu ye e de ne kofa bae hwe ye se achacha bisi na ntwe achi a ye se wado ekosi na na bia na onua bia na wo fa bia achi dia ye se yare ne ye de ne kokonfa no je se ye nkopa na enyi free ho ara me boa na anu bia na OSP na cheche nkrofo Ghana ha no wo te se NDC forecast say ade na mo chiwe sa bre na ekwan na ye yi no na nka o mo dan nti o se akofjo de o ye kwan o tiremu o ekwan ne be fa o ma fichire baako a o ma bosom dan ye o mumu firi ho no e na o mo tiatia mu no nipa baako a Ghana ha ne ho ye menwanwa ye obi a etimi di natem ade chen ya se kan beji post na ne ho pre no se medase na odimrika lawyer Martin Pebu ye kan is gracious ma president Mahama ko kan bi se me ba metwam Martin Pebu se okay se so ba betwam dia enne ye bibi mi ehu sa ampara wo ba wo betwam na de waje nyina akra no ka se fi ne kokra me nyi biem. President Mahama say a silly comment coming from somebody who ought to know better. Yes, I know kind. President Mahama Baya was so tiny penum from Orafwa or Mona operation recover the bend. If you are saying Martin Pebuka now question any GS when your appointment. It's no him says appointment na dear man. I said Nanya appointment. President Bo this a budget maybe na ya.
I was
it could be a temporary committee, another committee.
Yeah.
Fine. But Mitmaka said it was among the first committees as president.
That's true.
Even
before it was on.
Very good.
Yeah,
it's the president I swear in. I mean, a committee of such importance. That's a board in Casa Nipa 5 no one. Ubuni say so to me it was huge.
Okay.
It's the man now share ahokeka sonko a omode kono moba na omoko presentation now share be say 3,000 page document omode ko na say hey
easy o
and then you know say adan bola say the bnim febe wi ase obi say o adan kwa na ekokonsa obi wi ase obi say here say and then afi de ora no ya agegu nti yemfe ani brenko say OSP ni so say ono kra na etwintwan anem minu etime nya kokodura betena ha ka say cases ni bebre eji ka so ko ho a OSP say ekura me dada o ka so man ba ko besi ne law student ntimi man ba ko
obo ken of rata da ma me chere me say ken o start yan sana OSP start yan sana
enti de me nua e kan ye nyina no I was expecting so the better title hwe politics na ye no ebre bi bedu ni eni ha bio
right
enye ye na e ba betena ha bio e na omo mu tie ye no bebre na nim de sen ye a betena ha e opportunity bi keke eni enya na ya betena ha nti ye ba ye pese ye ka no se de etie na ye sore ne ye ko no ochena bi enti ha biem kra obi antimi anka se na no ye betu mfuturo bi nkofo ani hwe commenter na no former speaker
Michael Kwesi,
Right Honorable Professor Aaron Michael Kwesi ekanya me de bi hu ne se eye ewudie en wedi oman no wedi oman awu se obi a woni mra edu sa mpempenso no now tie dwam as Speaker of Parliament near the samra we abeto anim you can't tell me say ade no kodu ho ansa kra na onya the details of the document as Speaker ensi because Gideon and Akufo-Addo wo papa ni mu no na yekese pa ti me sure say the planning stage kra no one ne bedwen ho or say we speaker on to abani bi yes obi an say speaker on to abani bi
true
but you share an opinion
that's true
enti ene opinion e betima kofa abeto ho say parliamentary hands are capture say these were the opinions shared by Honorable Professor Aaron Michael Kwesi as Speaker of Parliament. Na oppose sa bill na on to abani BNT. Parliamentarians in 2 years in favor of the bill.
In fact, now okay. In fact, I have the hands out here. What kind of hands out now?
Okay.
The current Attorney General and
yeah,
was raising very critical concern about some Yakan and they are our Parliament.
Okay.
Emma Speaker now no kind of more kind of day.
Thank you.
I catch us on the na yakokwa science and then the passes our bill no. So the matter was raised in Parliament, but he opposed it. My speaker, opposite.
On say, Paka, the mama manager when they say, I had no beer Zimetra, I can't end Biano. And our Parliament on a way of fear. Of
course, we made you of Parliament for 5 years.
Yes.
I was a reporter. In fact, when they were doing this bill, I was reporting for Parliament.
Meaning
from Parliament, not more Parliament, no, yes, I was there.
Oh,
I remember 3 parliamentary committees, 8 to Quine, to go and get information on how it's made anyway.
That's right.
Because South Africa, because UK, and I think back called Spain. Banda was the chairman of the Constitutional Affairs Committee. Inusa Fuseni was the ranking. Yeah, Bobia Sama Woja call UP. No Jim Bidin, the very integral in the matter. I remember all that.
I was here, you don't need Jessica from her.
I did, yeah.
Setting allowance, I hold one J in the processor, or the passing Rawi from subsidiary legislation committee to wherever no. Or my more minor. And on him, there's another angle.
But they say for blaming Makufano or your populism, former president, because they drew his attention to it, say, a day way, what situation.
Mamma can't say, on some Remucrano. Bonibio, how will be dear. Yen share Bonenoa and Nipane Dina Kikio. You shall dream a teacher or did this abon.
But I dream a teacher.
I dream a teacher and say, Ketasene proye how my gun.
Right.
All the time, the report but to only a bussy car, you lose by way of corruption. Any misappropriation of funds. It makes a mindful fraud.
Right.
And ye quay any mono, ye who say, your constitution and why walk where so. Attorney General now, or one side Minister of Justice, no. And to me, my who pay when it comes to public prosecutions near there.
True.
Edu baby, that's a fact. Certain, a buying or takunyasono, a funny nipa one, because or a member of age, party, Assembly can ya be. It is an said the MP office be a be independent of the age. Na ye mo mutumi am betumi dia. It is a dwen no kwa de. Obi obeka se na akufo ado am we bia me ne sai nipa na nya adwene. Na ya adwen papa.
But ya adwen papa but o adwen papa na tiamra na. It's against the law.
And it's in America say.
As like 1 2 year clear.
And it's in America
say. The constitution. Bibi parliament be and the constitution be brebia no. It is void. In fact, shall be deemed void. Bogus.
Have been issue.
It's only
a constitutional article 1 2 is
never existed. Yes.
Yeah, it never existed. And for the president to know this, come on.
And that is my argument.
What I say
has been my argument.
What can I say? And until I mean emphasize the point there. And yes, I have phone in Rasebe for Nasabre, Yadebetu Manim, I be 2 coins at the Pakaoka.
Yeah.
Omuned your money. Professor Michael Payne. Ah, Sabre. Oh, said, when you can. Oh, now let's say a parliament majority. One side. And then let's say
parliament as a whole.
And then let's say half-time minority.
We made our stance.
And then that's half-time minority.
No, you didn't vote against it. It was a unanimous decision, although they were decided. No, it was a unanimous decision.
Back and check.
No, take it from me. Say it was a unanimous decision, but of course, people had concerns, although they all agreed. Say, yeah, two about a special prosecutor, but people had reservations about it. In fact, if you read the hands are there, so. But let me read the relevant portion. The Benabda Banda Eka some amendment to be. Oyena, Mr. Speaker, Eba say any objections. So this is Speaker. Ena Dominica Yeni at the time, now AG. By the time, was saying, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to propose a further amendment because we have not indicated the mode of authorization by the Attorney General. Because you're saying authorization or say you have not indicated the mode. So I want to propose that she is authorized by the appropriate legal instruments. Mr. Speaker comes in and says, where appropriate legal process of authorization means what? And I hear say, Mr. Speaker, for instance, she could do so by constitutional instrument or by legislative instrument where it would spell out clearly what is the jurisdiction? Where where it would spell out clearly what the jurisdiction of the office of the special prosecutor is. This is because what we are doing here is to say that Parliament is by statute making the Attorney General authorize the special prosecutor, but she is the one who is delegating that authority, and there has to be a mode of delegation. Mr. Speaker, that is the point I am making. Now the Speaker says, what kind of authorization are you anticipating again? The person has been established by an act of Parliament, and you are going to ask the Attorney General to start authorizing, bringing in matters that lawyer described as co-warranto. Mr. Speaker, that time 2017 co-warranto. The issue at hand and a co-warranto na the kind of 2017 we raises our matter. And the Speaker say it will become a big issue by what warrant, by what authority. Let us not create unnecessary problems. If the special prosecutor is established to perform certain functions, are we intending somebody else to give him a warrant to start that which the Act of Parliament has given him or her to do? What authorization? Let us be careful so that we do not open unnecessary Pandora box. This is because issues of co-warranto, lawyer, they can be very long and winding. It's time now. I ain't raised some matter. If they are down to the matter, and then we'll be having this discussion. We'll be having this discussion. We'll be having this discussion. Just a minute or two. I just wanted to read the handler.
Oma propose remedy or hodada. What's either constitutional or legislative?
It's your proposal here.
It's your proposal here. Anya Juma Satan. And they yet me amendments.
And let me be
yes, constitutional and legislative.
I want to answer with. I am there. I want to answer say before say age not be qualified amendments. We must declare on the position first. There must be a declaration.
Clear, we know that clear.
No, one minute. We are not the court. Oh no. Legally, Mr. Parker, illegal issues. So we should understand how the legal structures works. AG. As then he raised the matters.
He's been very consistent on the matter.
Yeah. First, what he must do, or a principal legal advisor to the state, he must first test the law as whether or not there is ambiguity.
Okay.
So if the Supreme Court declares, say, your issues are, then he will suggest and propose. That is all that I was trying to say.
What's the word Supreme Court?
Because
George, in just a minute or two, just land the man and
Minim if it is the right term there.
Me too.
Say if we be prejudgment ramifications.
Yeah.
Asem there we bury you. But yembi say who say omo in the past OSPD omako court omako boka. Minim so far so otumi nya conviction or baby there.
Otumi secure conviction. Adam for Andy. And those who to me. So, 200,000 Ghana
yes,
cedis.
Very good.
So,
yes,
exactly. Those secure conviction, man.
200,000.
Yeah,
200,000. Immediately, also refund the money. Because Emrana Ujina so the Kojisi Kano Crano. Na Samrano, a bogus,
illegal.
And it's a Nandi Temia. On take illegal action against the OSP. Active effect. What I can tell.
No,
and he wouldn't to me. Say we me too.
I don't know.
That's all me too. What's it?
Court declares illegality. Let's be.
No. Per the judgment of the High Court.
No, there's appeal.
Of course, they both appeal.
It stays whatever appeal and where.
Okay.
It stays whatever.
No problem.
Yeah, right.
What can I say?
Yeah, right.
They will be the meeting to me near Andy.
So on file
any others for say. I'm legal boots ready. Because I was a papa on Roman in a chain. Office papa. But Nipa Mienua, a managing office in Nano. A business Abrio Mama,
so you see,
Honorable Martin, I do a branch of all the executive. We are bogus as far as our office no concern. Oh, Mamma,
I think what we should do is that if there is a remedy, then we should seek the amendment of the Constitution. Because if not, you best set up institutions to fight these related. So the issue will come again.
And I'm the kind banks. And I'm the kind say the Attorney General today at the time proposed the way forward. And I will say a fast way. ebenya saa to me no dia ma ye OSP.
So why are there?
Oh yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah. Because on the way from the start on who said there no sebi. Emu ha ebe hadwen. But for me this one really a quick me dey say omo ma be occupy office no. They are the ones I blame. Omo buy. Oh, yes. Nanka.
They are also lawyers.
Yeah, they are also lawyers. They are all lawyers. They're all lawyers. They're lawyers. He said that with loud lawyers.
All of them.
With loud lawyers. It's you can't just dwell on the act of parliament and say, oh, interesting. Why they interesting? I just don't understand. I mean, that is clear. We're not lawyers. So anyway, yeah, the best you me show me time no. But I'm yakasa. Now, Joe, we'll measure so with the check quickly on that. About intimidation. Say it cannot break the NPP. Already basically breaking Modada. But I say intimidation, it cannot break the NPP. Yeah. It's I mean, also Casano. You talked about Brown here in some your kind back in the day. Or no Bamia a benefit from it. Yeah. It's saying there almost Cassetia court in the then I say buying your moody senders. I mean, why are you describing that as intimidation? Quickly on that, just some.
Packer, Mame Nawasi.
Let me call banks.
Uname, a friend of Packer.
Okay.
Kotibio, or Naya Square Mampon.
Or the same.
Assembly member.
Packer.
Honorable Packer.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Otibio.
Patrick Otibio, I see.
Or shared in the
And the name, Chiawai.
Now, Unim Bibi. In Koma, Abeto Sisia. We be as if we hear by. Right. Now, no, Branty Bia, or no, Bono. Regional Communications Officer, MIA Party, New Patriotic Party. And I pussy for coach no. Na chain na yede ne call court no. Wo hwe nsem asi wo court a aniwu asefem. Eyanim guase. Se yese nipa na yede na begina ho no. Obi na ebo no kwadu. De obo kwadu no anka baabi a se abranti emu fa ne nkɔhye baabi mame. Na menye me hwehwɛ mu nwie. Na jaja bisa nti akwai unhia no o se me hia no kra forensic investigations because nti ye betimi aye wa bra o ye o te say on 2 occasions na o person o twe one day so say
o forensic investigation judge be sent as investigation e be di how many weeks it's prosecution na case be 2 weeks and original so the man that's what happened
share ye
sana ko ye
ye judges bi o kana
sana ko ye
e was say sample ye yi o mu free bench no so
no well
I was saying crofo bi o ha yetimi e na onim me wo ye sabi sa abutu sen we na betena na me kana say oh they okay ti judge bi na adana judges be brebe organ ha me nka so obi aye abutu sen na ono nko ana me so aye abutu sen won te say ne nsem a waka NPP I mean minority caucus no taking it to the cleanest but what is obi aka bibi because obi anim say ade na papa ne no o deserve comment na eba no
na on good court no fi
na court ben no ono akasa na edika good court no fi
he's not an individual, he's representing a body nti wo good no fi a by extension sa body no wo good no fi the judicial
sa argument na ebetimi dey ato for another day nipa baako akoya ade a egu ye nyina anim ase de a ade na yan single out sa nipa ko ebra yo na otikudo no mu a epo no so eya kambutu ni ade no omo twe ntonto omo hu say ye ono ano ede ne si ye nyina antopu no se nya sa anka nipa baako pentie omo nyina abehwere omo nkwa eti eduru ba bi o say sacrifice obi na system ni nyina no enya ne din eme ho te oye sa ne ma we nyina wie ye na ekọ circuit court no ede ne kosi ye se board oye ne tugu ye enna bono executives na kọ yeraba omi a ho say ye be da wase fisa se ne ba e wa antena so utu hu ana mo boa ye enna wo hye omo nkran say say hunu na ekoso no entimi embu ya bam emma de wo say ye no ye nye
na ye hu hunam
na emu bi hu ya nke say ikoso ken say asore free afu ma ya betena ha ye be kase because
no, but the government is intimidating the NPP.
Oh yes, the government is intimidating the NPP.
Oh really?
On several fronts. Oko parliament cry. They today and a micro minority na one.
And when they say this are
once one overwhelming majority. I'm a president cry no. Onim parliamentarians ni bio. Yes na no MP ba ko. On bizan say we wan us me MP. E wa he. Say party ben. Jubilee House oni e bisa say we party ben MP. Enti wo mo kra na yenim wo mo even at the Jubilee House and omugum yo and then one yeah and omutem no moye but a juma nankasa wo form no beko na MPP for no mum no and o my rom ho moye it is zane man na yekoso a ehunahuna wo sori a na ehunahuna ohun ade na ye no kre na wo sori gina wo na aka kra ni afa atira beka say hey once someone no kwed do be faso no boze na be ma ho po che o say asem me anam kan so ma twe asan ken na hu bi parliament
but abonye de one carbon de no nsemo kika
no most of the time I'm in person discussing because me ni share one on one I can't any plane say masa party no one so say party no to me no several platforms where me catch no but na me ya say omo ben no
omo timi nkan
me nim so omo fi say de omo ye Dr. Bawumia papa bi dia me nim but me there as a true blue party man me hu ni say obi ti say abronye so no nko akra free party nim na say party ni benya ni munyam ama bonofo asan gia tomato aba man bi ma yen sacrifices as individual no edu ba bi ohun ya na me pese because no am kasa so udi na temenye ne ya
David on the udi na
because no na no ya pa udi na temenye ne ya
I see
but edu ba bi na wo say yi onu si nche ne ye hwehwe na busuafo ka bi kiro ma ye be yes ade because oye one person a wo gu NPP anima ase but reho sem ni say obia nso ntumi nkana say because omni is okoka obedi ate it's media me so me ekurase oye be ma
banks
me de say o say auto question ma me nua pen asem na nkasa de no ntumi enya fat bia fa exonerated your person oka or the kofa abronye said you ogu part na nima say part ni mfin ekoso sebi e wo say said ye kanawia say okodu ba bia opem
right
opem so e wo say as a party said ye na advice mu nyina mo tena se na mo hwe tinto about mo party na mo hwe kwan ya mo be resolve it. I think omo crossroad now they have to sit down as a party on party na I say to the extent say
they have a challenge
unity now was say
have a challenge but say
kabom no eni ho e bi say yes at the base sebi ende MPP enya bold to sit and to cry foul say ye intimidate you man I say obi how sebi say police arrest you obia sebi ye Ramahama na arrest him police normally to me some arrested
that na namwa
sa police for na
omo abem na police for na cheche
the
same thing they say
dey tia boy ni so e dan so o dey dan me o pass o ka say bi aka say e dey be etie
that time the police for no monyo man e won it dey na exercise the mess when say state institutions yo majuma sebi say wrong I am fanko court in contest and they or say judicial service no atete apansam judges for on case judges for ni be home
no I see and single out that one person
especially that otna baba amando asem
good judiciary
yes
single out
yes me person me count authority say sebi intia the hierarchies of court say judge ema judgment na o disagree there is nothing to stop you to appeal. You cannot afford the judge say nintia say the test any no apply into any church say wa bon anase e bia de otina de asem am de kan ne church say bia onim de oya anase anase de oya
but what is ultimately you see bail as a punishment as well. I mean as a soon to be lawyer wa find no money you know this
how no use as punishment
in the case Abenti then oye I mean then oye okoshe jo mama atare Joma mane kwacho fosune Sam George and the show rainbow colors what we call the gay colors the body no yeah
inti judge no
this is an act of misdemeanor exactly
man cited authority as not in the they probably cited an authority so I infringe on a certain part of law.
I agree.
Yes so no judge no one man say they are condemned now feel say yeah right go and appeal it's a mini issue and I'm state by make can say power no them say ye nyina ye koma said ye de hwa ye ho de kan ya asem se free kwatena fia enye sa na ye kam ye nwin mu ebre bi atwam na omote so no ye mu bi so oba station ana so oba radio discussion no mtimi yi omo set mi boy national offices communication officer ABCC ye
okay George okay
akoda dia
never
enne de osia
never be
omo wi akotena
never be
akodi ba
never be
omo
never be bonasum
and then you meet na say
opreno
and then you meet na say ono de ehunhun aben ehunhun anka wa betina let's say o ma eti no said ye no omo ye no nya sa na ye o ba na fe And they were now hot habits. 90 Mr. Modia Omuke political questions keke. But Melbo police for Ejuma Omudie, Melbo state institutions. Omon cost Bomo and say for better politics best sabotage Omonyo Mejuma. Na ye so yata omachi. Omo yeno.
Let's also put on record say Obona Sumi over Pacho.
But it doesn't take away.
No, he did the act, but of course he did the act. But then Nabi also came to apologize. Sorry for
say be era.
The bune fuya. Oh, say Samuel so nanu keka.
Era president. Era president. Oh yeah,
Samuel Jefu nanu keka.
I said former president. Nana Akufo-Addo. What me go here so command chief say most so man sorry ya. E no crash e hunu we be na sense.
Back to medasi. They was for you be see na fe. Maybe a phone lines in a match for to join the conversation, especially on corruption. If you send a message, say, MPP and NDC, they can't fight corruption. Because no more years, somebody can fight corruption. Timo, thank you for your message. Joseph Parker, let the two MP and let the two guests, the MPP and the NDC guy, know that both of them cannot fight corruption in this country. They are all complicit of the act. Mate, it may be a phone line, so Nafe. You joined a conversation this morning. 0594 192409 0322497264. Paka, Baba Amando also published that Gold Board also paid 10,000 to 700 NDC communicators officers. Yeah, I saw that one too. Taiko, Siani Taiko, was some called training before, and Omuche says kind. Okay, so it wasn't the LGBT inquiry. Okay, Kafui. Thank you for drawing my attention to it. Yeah, hello, good morning.
International journalist.
Odesheba. Akwa no pay.
Obo Bemedi, ya ura minua, midwedru nyine so number 1. E wa twema kwa ngoma, lawyer Kofi Amankwa menu mpesias. Ma menche ma me ekwedu twa 1 peti MPP mu organizer still maintain. And I am ordinary kokapia. Minua fum ni paka fansa bo na betima me. Abranti will be united MPP, name they so baby free MPP. Akupo
some bon hoban. Abranti was some bon hoban.
Papa Gazi, your team yesterday. Many I saw for move on over Nasia Tacha. Now I said, nah, this in India, here to go to the. I said, you flop. Yeah, so Paka,
what is your age out of me?
Paka, no question more when I say. And the minute at me at dismantle NDC communication member or by ye. Quote no crowd with your crown called Beuro. I said, no, baby, I won't fanfa. Oh, if we are say, Paka, I didn't call any young sound home. NDC folks at 2 women young sound 1 a day and your mother, no news and my grandma for no say, I have a woman. And the bubble, we move in your mom fanfa, no, who to go on the crashing. Muslim with the Ora Eba. When you say OSP, bet me a year, Juma. That's a Rebina saying, I bet me at Trenua, and come with your money, you crown Martin, I mean to personal, Martin, one winning. More on it, dear. Namonfa and Yamabi and 2 years. Now come when you my son will bring you with NDC, move by some of the cook at and so no more, and I have from fun. A boom go to them, maybe you call me near Hemo. Now, you're 2028. A brand vessel, Sadia, and you got something I would say, and Brayan in Castrono. And this moment,
let's make progress. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
But your first and everything.
Yes, I'm Stephen.
Okay, but you're on a pay.
The person, the Muslim, you can say, NDC for now, mobile, Muslim, the Ora Bechichi, in Nipa, or Moviaska. It's over by 1.5 years. You will be a Muslim, Chemaunchi, or Ghana, a friend say, Cobladu by Ghana, or no crime with Mokoko in Munoso. Name Fulatano or Abuchin, or no Muslim Kofana, but the enemy of Ramun to me
Martin. In fact, a lawyer from the say the wheels of justice grind slowly. That's what they say. So yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm much first and everything. Great. Pacho, it's you.
And before everything, I say, and the time almost you call NDC court, and we need case that. But almost NDC time, I have Martin in down. Omo we need case, I am consequence of fun. So we need case.
If a moment can't say, yes, the Omodia Neo, or beside it, and he said, the uncle, the Omodia near show, and almost almost saying this before. And almost saying, we will be a bit there. Bye.
But tit for tat today, in fact, woman.
Hello.
Aha. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I'm much for some everything.
I'm Bajo, Kwesi, Nikasefi Chronom.
Okay, back of you.
Paka, we dear Miss Usia Indian, South Social Security at the India. The MPP in the Bano Creamy, young Kano Cre. Some of us in the Osi Gunu. Yes, say, Sikapa. Because that is for Crampo for the King, but the president, young Kano Cre. To go by Uni or yet. Fekwa bono akwa freeway no after press conference kwa yesi sa wo be a ye yesika ne yese ne kwa minimum de nke guna we de me mbi ni mumba ka meta me kwam de kiemu no fa so bie so kiemu no yuguna ana fe paka lat bin so na prepare so let's say adi ni na oto onka nkire mama kakra prepare utoya na asa ni utoya na asa eno de adi hia pa mo se na mo
yese ka che mama say prepare ye to na asa why. All right, so let's make progress. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Mr. Jewish say, Parker. Okay, yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho ye first and afrefi.
Pacho ye say me Isaac me cafe Sadama.
Okay, Isaac, pacho ye tie.
Me pacho. Yeah, hello, good morning. You need program dia. Come away manage na hopa. Manage Ejuma Paka.
Oh, well, you know. Me pacho mesre. Mo fra I say 25 years ago. And the question say okay. Mo fra mun doom the volume on the TV set no. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Right, nothing dey come.
Mr. Paul, suspension no okay aso. And aso ana say so ye. Sound okay. I'm say aso. Okay. You be you free so. Then now what ban? You suspend no one week. Come on here there. You deal, Mr. Paul, you deal. Yes, so suspension aso.
The great John to go in the money mama. Contable Pacho me endis ni fata bona beti my wife. Honorable better lawyer Samijensi. About no limit. Na Kwesi, regional minister no pay mama papa. MPP for today the MEG na me so my na mi wonwa o. Enye mukure ya na tama 2021 2022. We did say press conference ndo dodo. Nti yeyi na Mr. Parker wo kai.
Nti o.
Omukura sa kwatisha ko hunu nti aba na fa baba bita. Mr. Parker this time na Ghana o ye koye ni mo ye tempunti o. Apo my papa mo papa. That press conference ndo dodo. I'm going to see catch your maya, and so I am the press conference. The mechanic say, yet the man yet my course to say, when you not say, you could be a best of the Sikama, no matter anymore.
Medasi. Let's make progress. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Baka Ibrahim.
Oh, Ibrahim, Akwaba. Ibrahim, tell me what you're saying.
No, said, Hong Kong. No, yes, I saw him. Na Paga
with you.
Put a Libya Casse, and Ghana and Kanokwa. I will say more the best journalist of the year. Because one say the way I host to program, who she see how who hate her. It will be any more sound. Namenka Paga.
That's it.
Unim. I am a straight and one was a million economics here. Million masters and get a degree. So NDC amamumu kwana inflation aba from nyoma boarding. NDC amamumu kwana. And nama inflation aba from. Paka muna mako school. Mimi wiye DSS SSP mantuaso. Ba minimse anka yesi inflation ba from a man nyoma ba from. Inflation aba from. So nyoma boarding. Paka mikoto shaft. Akufado adreso. Mika shaft uta kurula. Mika shaft. Ne miununu 1,400. Na say am free abuchi ba na shaft ni yedede me go talk about 1,006 me go akwa abuso kan ne because
I see
and then we talk like that
medasi but this inflation matter above for my is not necessarily prices be anyway man to us. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I'm first and over.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
About your so sorry. Epacho, me so kaka be kan say. Wa said ye say yensu ni esi sen. No mo se chama wuntumi na esi yensu. Abai ba so fie afise ni. Ansu na ni intimate ye. Hwe me ko what they say what the way. Do man you crew. Wo kwanta kwan so. Masa galamse bi omo ye no me wira hoyi. Bibisa de me ko ho ne say na why na yes a galamse no ha. Wo say ban we buy no ma start galamse wo. Masa na say ye huta.
No way. I get your point and then can galamse but ordinarily I would have cut you but I wanted you to make your point. So there point one made that's it. Let's sit to our conversation and not pay. So hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. First and everything.
From Samson, because I feel Bukum, South Africa.
Bukum, South Africa. Samson, Akua Asieduaa.
But what I can say, and this is for the money mobile on a way. Hello.
Yes, Samson, meet you. Who's here until now?
Only because of say, I'm by a conversation, I'm about to get him sassy, I'm want to say. Almost say, I'm going to want money. Coco crown wants money here, my
okay.
And
Mate.
If I watch it, I don't know.
Mate, medasi. And not pay. Just about maybe 2 more calls, and I'm like, last call, now wrap it up. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
If I say first and everything. Otieno.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Julius, I can't watch it.
Oh, okay. Julius, I can't buy it you.
The National Communication Officers for now, and I see that college in Yaya. And the Mikan say, o man sibia o man ATCC awo se nye this for and buy John Mama Yakopon eden eyi no eden ma Ghana for awo ka Ghana for be na do na wu me see and Peter me din na ekoso and o jina dia ho kwa ni yotum o to adia kwa ba se yotum o kute ska kwa o tin fa diga o tin fa nya hwe hwe se no mo bo eden abofom entim ga so wa be breu but at least o ya niema at least nyama ejina fa kwa nyama ede entutum basa de se verse na ede entususu oh this am pin for do no nyes kan bi den so mo se o man ma de ne ska no entusa no enjina fa ko this is kan a property I will be ede ekutisi 10 million
Julius medasi no pay we say kindly extend my respect to the NPP rep for being bold and honest to condemn Abronya DC's attitude as negative to the party. I pray and hope NPP leadership will listen to him and act on it. Thank him for me. We if we cafe want you know George. We there was suma me there some kase wono. Yenya was so 2010 in NPP 10 in NDC. O mind be yi. Was so 10 keke 10 in NPP 10 in NDC. Yenya sa was so bia. O mind be yi. Politics of honesty is what we need going forward. Now, special prosecutor no so. Maybe a simple matter. Me na me catch Sammy. Say what they need to do. Is it they are relying on Criminal Offences Act and the Omejuma. And dealing with corruption is a very difficult matter. And you can't use the existing Criminal Offences Act to deal with corruption. I would say you put act mom to deal with the corruption. Via subsidiary legislation, your mom proper procedure. I also move them. Without that, it was corruption. And ye da. Because we should Criminal Offences Act no more. Because how can you prove corruption beyond reasonable doubt? Corruption is so much. It's not corruption. But more procedure because it's a special unit, you know. I mean, if they are able to satisfy one element or two, they can prosecute a corruption. But so many satisfying in Nadia, almost satisfying in Nadia, they I see. Mamma no, she can't one of them. But what do you mean? So if they had a proper procedure, act and spell out clearly what constitutes corruption for them. Make up for them, or not just the General Criminal Offences Act na you use, for them on the but without that, you should forget agreement AD. Banks. We final comment na Femba George na wrap up.
Yes, my final comments I will quickly make touch on your kind. Even a special act cannot save this situation because say the American issue no constitution him. Issue no first. Why crown the right to prosecute? As to whether or not OSP
authority Hansard, no, there's a way forward. If you deal with the Hansard and run away.
No, I'm trying to tell with what the law is. Hansard is just an explanation to the law. But what the law is near constitution or the ACA. And it's the supreme law. Said the old Kakra say or say element we always satisfied. Is based on the constitutional foundation of human rights protection. It is a no answer why you bear acts, you bear special laws. So you raise issues as to the legitimate
constitutionality of
that
office.
It does the basis. Yes, I say from constitution.
Paka. The meeting catch them in your name say, Osusuma na ninye power kakra na ekura no. Ye wa ban mu no. Ye kan west etre omo. NDC agu, NDC wotimi ma ban mu biem. Ba ye ni ba ye so no. Na oma
na e bo press
na ko yan don timi na. Intimi sre no. Wo nya ni flag bearer. Ye ya tra.
Yeah.
So what I say, enti say abofra uso a yensra kwatia. Enti mesre na hono de ontiatia break so kakra.
Mate.
Na menia Richmond Opoku a champion so ehwe enti moment cha no so.
George Medasi and the Anope. Egya. Yankwe.
Yeah, pon abusiafo no nkro na bo apai mo pepepe ye hye mo bo. Se every way dura ye begam. Near the ama sometime we to a champion and sports school no mo de mo ato aso. Nyame ya adom no de yenkwacha echina. Yawo ibesa yabani abesom. We did the Kwesi do.
Kwesi Parker Wilson, who is for my guest this morning has been Ebenezer Poku, also known as Banks, or NDC Regional Communication Team member and Vice President of the Ghana School of Law, and George Opoku Aponsa, our friend who created NPP Regional Communication Team member here at Ashanti Region. Ebenezer for I had a media in the basis. We had much now. Thursday, Ebenezer back with another edition of OBT. Come in now. Have a good morning.
Oyerepa TV, Efrinyame.